Hello, hello. Hello, Georgette. Molly left. Hi, guys. What's everybody doing? Hello, Georgette, Tabitha, I see you. Isla, Tooth Fairy, Mary, D Irish, DVSD, Shelly, going too fast. Let's see here. Annie, Leotech, Blueberry, Alicia, Patty, Casper, Sandra, Navy Vet, my love, Diamond Painting, Tina, Roop, Patty, Lexi. Hey guys, how's everybody? ANS Squad. Were you guys over in Marissa's room? Hello, Renee. Here's a mess. I'm a mess today. All right. So if Marissa goes back live, please tell me. I stepped away from my computer for a moment and I came back. Nice. I'm so proud of her and I'm so proud of you guys for just the donations and stuff that you guys did today. Incredible. Yes, it was a great party. Hey, Joe, Teresa. So, today is Summer's birthday. I wish she was here for it, That would be amazing. And I'm sorry. You can go back and look at the replay though. So I don't know how long Marissa's going to be gone or anything. Tabitha, did you resend it like an hour ago or so? Because like I got an email, but there was nothing in it. Just our previous conversations that we had spoken about. So she said about an hour and a half. Perfect. I don't know how she does all of that. Like dancing and everything. Okay, Joe. Thank you. Let me just answer this real quick. Okay. I want to show you guys something and then I'll open up the panel about Codi Bigsby. Oh, no, wrong. Don't think it's grandest after looking closer. Okay, I see you. When did you send that? Yeah, I guess I'll be carrying the chainsaw through customs. It's the way it's looking, huh? So, the father of missing child Codi Bigsby admitted to leaving kids at home alone, court records show. Oops, sorry. This kind of reminds me of what Summer went through, don't you think? Because nobody ever, I have a feeling that they didn't have a lot of eyes on them. Love you, firefighter. You're very sweet. Okay, Tabitha, I just got another email from you just now, so I'll get to check that shortly. So let's
Our team coverage of this case continues with 10 on your side. Judy Millay, Julie, you were in court this morning as Codi the child neglect charges.
Yes, he faces 7 counts of child neglect, Regina. Now, this
don't do
incidents
this.
that happened towards the end and the beginning of this past year where
I don't. Perfect. Let's see.
With 10 on your side, investigative reporter Judy morning as Codi Bigsby, the father, faced.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I just played this right before I got on. Ow, crap. Okay, let's just read it. Okay, Hampton, Virginia. The father of missing Hampton 4-year-old Codi Bigsby admitted to investigators that he had left his 4 young children at home alone on several occasions in the past, including as recently as January 25th. How many days ago was that? 10 days? Court records show. In addition to 4-year-old Codi, who still has been found after being reported missing on Monday, January 31st, Corey Bigsby also has a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old twins who lived in the Buckrow Point apartment with him full time. Cody's mother lives in Washington, D.C. In criminal complaint, Hampton police said that Corey Bigsby confessed to leaving the children at home alone as he visited several locations over the span of 2 hours on January 25th from 5:09 p.m. to 7:09. Who leaves their kids alone at this age? Corey Bigsby said the children were too much of a burden to take out with him when he leaves. No, you're just a lazy dummy. You shouldn't have been a parent, dude. The home, when he leaves the home, according to the complaint, police said Bigsby left the children with no way for them to contact him or emergency services. Bigsby was charged on Thursday with 7 counts of child neglect after previously being named a person of interest in the case of his missing 4-year-old. Hampton police said the timeline for Cody's disappearance didn't match the evidence collected. There is no indication that these charges are related to his missing son. He appeared via video for an arraignment, sorry, on the charges Friday morning and has not yet entered a plea. A bond hearing is set for next Thursday, and the prosecuting attorney wasn't available Friday. In a press conference on Friday, Hampton Police Chief Mark Talbot, said that the investigation will be more intense following Codi Bigsby's arrest. Now on day 5 of searching, Talbot said, quote, "We lose a bit more hope," end quote, with each passing day that Codi isn't located. Quote, "With each day, it becomes harder and harder to believe Codi Bigsby is alive and well," end quote, Talbot said. "There is no evidence that he could have been abducted," Talbot said, "and authorities know how Codi's mother is, and she's been cooperating." Talbot said Bigsby's other children are accounted for, are safe. Talbot, however, says it's hard to believe that Codi would choose to leave the apartment on his own. "I will say I've known a few 4-year-olds in my life. I don't know any who decide at any hour or morning when it's dark to leave their home," Talbot said. I don't know any of that do that. I don't believe that that's what happened at the time." Excuse me. They caught up with Bigsby's attorney, Jeff Ambrose, from Friday court hearing and asked him if Bigsby had anything to say about the charges he is facing. Mr. Bigsby expressed thanks and affection for all of those searching and trying to find his son. "We give our thoughts and prayers. We appreciate every volunteer who has tried to assist," Ambrose said. The search for Codi Bigsby entered its 5th day on Friday. Authorities from neighboring fire and police departments joined in the search on Thursday, assisting community volunteers, Hampton Police, and the FBI. Officials ask anyone who has seen Codi after his father or siblings since Christmas. So, they possibly have reason to believe that this has been, he could have even went missing as far back as Christmas. Is asked to call the FBI or 1-800-CALL-FBI. Those who live in the apartment complex, Buckrow Point, and have surveillance cameras were also asked to call the FBI. So, I don't know if
Maybe instead of installing a water slide to get people to come to work, all we needed to do was order lunch through Easy Cater for everyone.
I can remember this.
A few days ago, you said abduction was just not what the evidence was pointing to, and abduction usually is some kind of violent act. Is there a chance it was handed off to a family member and a family member took that, or would you put that under the umbrella of abduction?
There's no evidence that he's handed off to a family member. I will say I've known a few 4-year-olds in my life. I don't know any who decide at any hour of the morning when it's dark to leave their home. I don't know any that do that. I don't believe.
How do you keep love fresh?
God, you
Get
lied. I
fresh.
love these stupid ads. Okay, let's see if there's any.
Maybe instead of installing a water
It is now 7:32 on Fox 43. The father of Codi Bigsby is expected in court today in Hampton. 4-year-old Codi was reported missing Monday.
Police say his father, Codi Bigsby, is a person of interest in the search, but his court appearance today is for several child neglect charges dating back to December. 10 on your side's Kiana Patterson is live in Hampton with the latest on the case. Kiana?
Yes, Codi Bigsby is expected to be in court around 9 o'clock this morning. He's facing 7
felony child neglect charges dating as far back as December, but there's still no sign of his missing 4-year-old son, Codi Bigsby. Yesterday, the search expanded and several agencies from across Hampton Roads joined the search of the Old Buckrow area. We saw forensics teams take several bags of evidence from the Bigsby home. And Frank lives in the same neighborhood. He is frustrated and he wants Codi found. He says he has a granddaughter and he can't imagine her missing for 5 days. So yesterday he picked up some flyers and handed them out in the area on his bike, but he believes Codi's dad knows where he is.
Brother to brother, man to man, father to father, grandfather to grandchildren. Come on out with the truth, bro. Come on out with the truth. Set yourself free and let your son either rest in peace or be found with joy.
And so your side's investigative team confirmed an attorney named Jeffrey Ambrose has been retained to represent Corey. He was hired by his sister, but Ambrose has not been able to meet with Corey just yet. Ambrose went to police headquarters to talk with him, but he was turned away. Ambrose says police told him that Corey had not requested an attorney and he should contact the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office. So we hope to get some clarification on that part of the story, but Hampton Police said that they will have a press conference at noon. We'll have it live on Wavy News at midday and also over on wavy.com. In Hampton, Kiana Patterson, on your side.
Thank you, Kiana. And we will continue to cover the search for Codi throughout the day and into the weekend. Look for updates on the Wavy News mobile app.
All right, guys. So this child could be missing since Christmas. Why? Like, I get that, it's hard to take kids out. It is hard to take kids out. But you don't leave them at home. You don't leave them at home. Why weren't the Wells arrested for neglect? Exactly. Worst, get a babysitter. A responsible babysitter, though. What's wrong with these people? He knows where that child is. There's no doubt in my mind. He knows where that baby is. Oh, hey, Vestiges. Good to see you, bud. He knows where that baby is. And, he said he admitted to leaving these kids for 2 hours. Right? 4 years old, 2 years, who the fuck leaves a 2-year-old baby? And the mom's in DC. What the hell's what's going on with her? How can you not care for your children? I don't get it. Thank you, John. My thing is, yeah, 1000% Navy vet. You know what it boils down to? It boils down to laziness, selfishness, and usually drugs. 2-year-old twins. We have kids raising themselves. How is this upcoming generation going to be if this is the way it is now? You're supposed to nurture your kids, protect your kids, love your kids. Give them the basic at best necessities. It doesn't matter how much money you have or don't have. You can still have a good, meal. It doesn't have to cost a lot. It can still be healthy, You can still be clean. And more importantly, you can still have nurturing and love. But because of the selfishness and drugs and me, all about me, it's wrong. It's wrong. Mel, okay. Mel, if you want to email me, I know someone in that area. I have a source in that area as well. But please, if you guys have any information, please email it to me. What what could have happened is, hey, Grandma Burke. What could have happened? He left those babies, and he came home, and an accident happened. An accident happened. What did I see you say? Yes. Everybody deserves a trophy, yeah. It's really disheartening to see the just kid after kid, man. Kid after kid. It's like every freaking day. And every one of you guys in this chat, everyone in Marissa's chat, everybody cares about these kids more than their parents. Hey, KW. So I'm thinking either an accident happened while the dad was gone, or, I mean, anybody that leaves their kid for 2 hours, multiple kids. Like, I've literally almost go to tears just thinking about a kid, your dad walking out of the door. Like, I used to be scared as a kid whenever I was in a different room at night. Let alone leaving? Yeah, me too. I see you. Yes. But can you imagine the absurdity of these parents? Exactly. Those babies can choke on something. They, Cody could have tried to make them a meal or something. I mean, they could burn themselves. God knows. God knows. Fall down the steps, cut themselves, knock their head open, anything. Anything. Like, this case infuriates the shit out of me. Yeah, the possibilities are endless. This has to stop. Yeah, Camilla, I agree. Things, it can happen so quick. Or You may have a pervert living in that complex who knows these kids are missing or know that the parent is gone and doesn't give a wooden nickel about them anyways if they leave, you know. And a stranger could have went in there and did something, if you know what I mean. A child. They could have done it. Who knows? I don't think that's the case because they've already arrested the father, so they have to have something. Hey, Precious Chaos. Good to see you, hun. That's exactly right, Jackie. These people are missing parental love for their children. Yes. Oh, thank you, KW. You're very sweet, honey. Appreciate you. Very sweet. Thank you, hun. But I just don't understand, guys. The world is dangerous enough. Thank you, G Diddy. The world is dangerous enough when we can protect our children, right? What did this asshat do to this baby? I think they need to start making the laws like death sentence if they kill their kids. And I also think that they need to make it easier for them to hand over their children without. I don't think there needs to be. Listen, I don't respect anybody. Anybody never will. Who doesn't take care of their kids. That goes for no one paying their child support. You know, you make them, you take care of them. Or you find them a home. Or you find them a home that can. So, in my opinion, there needs to be a way to hand your child over without retribution, without, repercussion or anything. Just say, here, I can't do it. I'm afraid something's going to happen to this kid, or I'm afraid I'm afraid something, or I'm going to do something. You know what I mean? It's just not. I don't want to say it's not working out because in my mind, you should have thought about that before you had a kid, but even so, accidents happen, whatever. After you've had this kid, it's take it to the fire station, do whatever, but don't hurt the child.
Justin, I was watching ICMEL this morning
Mm-hmm.
on this case, and you would have just thrown up.
Yeah.
It was all the family members care about is whether the father is receiving his rights are being met while he's in the jail, and they don't care about the baby.
Oh, I know. That's exactly what it is. It's all about him. I know about that.
Yeah, I mean,
his sister and everybody, they are all about, oh, you better make sure he's doing this and he's got this and he's okay. No, where's the kid?
Where's the baby?
Tell me where the kid is.
And they said, I guess BLM is going down there, supposedly. I don't know about that. And, they're turning this into
they're turning this whole case into white versus black. And I actually said in chat, what about Summer Wells? She didn't have an Amber Alert.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean,
and it's just horrible what's going on.
This is the thing about Amber Alerts. Each state has their own criteria.
Yep.
And some of them are more loose, some of them are not. But they're trying to make there's legislation coming up that they are trying to make it a universal, a standard based in all 50 states. Not this state does this and this state does that. There's just one standard across the board. And I think they're really, really pushing for that. And I'm glad of that. And also, if there's no evidence of a possible abduction, you're not going to get an Amber Alert. It has nothing to do with color or anything else. I mean, there's been times where I thought there should have been an Amber Alert, but they haven't done it. And then there's been other times where I thought, wow, I can't believe they did an Amber Alert.
I just couldn't believe what I was hearing these people say being interviewed by the press and stuff when I was watching the stream. I was just flabbergasted, like the Wells all over again.
Yeah.
I had to switch it off.
Hey, Tina.
Hi. I was so annoyed I had to switch it off. I couldn't watch it. But they should bring another law for those where they don't think it's an abduction, like a missing child alert. There should be a new law for that. And I think it would be good if you would call that Summer's Law. Bring something new that.
Well, the reason they
looks
don't
out for
want
all children.
The reason they keep Amber Alerts so strict, and I get it, but I also know when your child is missing, you just want anything. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to think from the Amber Alert side. Excuse me. I'm never going to get this stuff out of my... They don't want the Amber Alerts every 5 seconds, like when a kid goes missing, it seems like, because we get desensitized to these things, on our phone and stuff. And they don't want to be like, oh, it's just another Amber Alert and throw your phone down. Hey, Tam, what is it, honey? Let me see here. I didn't see her other comments. Okay. I didn't know if she made another. Let's see. Hello, my love.
Hello, Justice. Hi, everybody on panel.
How are you, dear?
I've been better. I tried to get into enjoy the summer's donation charity birthday stream, but my second account got blocked.
From Marissa?
Yep. I sent her an email to let her know that my second one got blocked. So I don't know, but she currently still has a mod that is, they're blocking people's channels. So I sent her a message going, I'm running out of accounts, ma'am. So I don't know what is going on. So I was really upset because I really wanted to be there for it, but I didn't have another account to get in there. So I sent her an email letting her know that happened because I just came in yesterday with that account and let you know I just created a second account and now that one's blocked as well. So I don't know what is going on. Hi, everybody in the chat. I hope you have a wonderful day.
I tried tagging you, Precious, to see if you were there, and then my message asking if you were there got deleted.
I barely could get in. It was horrible. So like I said, I sent her an email this morning, and I knew she was busy, but I hope she'll look into it. Just let her know that, yeah, I don't know what happened, but somehow my second account was
Oh,
blocked.
thank you, my love. Summer is in our hearts. Every missing child is. We can all make change if we focus, work together. Amen. I agree. Thank you
Lynn,
so
I
much.
don't know. Like I said, Marissa said that I was a mod for her, but like I said, obviously I wasn't because, like I said, my name on my main account is gray. You know what I mean? It's regular colored. Maybe
Marissa
she
just
meant,
messaged me back. She's like, OMG.
yeah. So
Hey,
check her Gmail because I did email her this morning, but I didn't want to overwhelm her because I didn't know what she was doing, but I knew she had a day filled for summer. So I just sent her an email and I just left it at that.
Can you imagine? I mean, just the love that um Karen
Wait a
Fontana.
minute. Is that a wait? Sorry. Is Donald Duck a mod?
No, that's what I was going to explain to her.
Okay.
Donald Duck couldn't.
that message that came up before, was that from Tam that
Tam.
said she was desperate?
I think so.
She texted her phone number in chat and said, please text me a mod, please.
I don't know. Like I said, it had to happen quick because I just came in with that second account when I did what I did, and you're all like, "Oh, where have you been?" And I'm like, "I couldn't get in with my other," and then I made a second one, Precious 2.0, and then she got blocked when I tried to go in there today, and I'm like, sorry, like I was just like, "I'm sorry, Marissa, but I'm running out of accounts." But I said,
get
"We
her.
have time." I said, if you can handle this when you have some time. So, but I hope it was wonderful, and I'm sure it was. I'm sure everybody was amazing. I'm sure you celebrated her life the way she deserves her life to be celebrated.
Yes. I tell you.
I got it. I'm texting her.
Just but you may want to be careful. I hope that's not your real phone number.
Yeah.
Is it your real phone number?
Yeah.
Don't text from your real phone number. No. Could be a trap, honey.
Oh, okay.
Be careful.
I deleted it. Well,
you were blocked also. I see another person in the chat says they were blocked also today. DOLFAFIN.
I can't tell you
I don't know what's going on, dude. Like I said, that's a second account, and I came in one time with it, and it was blocked. So all I do know is whoever is doing it is somebody that is definitely friends with Candle Lady. Because I caught the live stream that she did where she talked bad about me and you. And that shocked me because I'm like, I don't know you from hole in the ground, so I don't know why you got to talk badly about me and Justice, but she did. And then after that live stream, when I went in again to talk to Marissa, I was already blocked.
I'd like to know what I did to her. Just other than be friends with Marissa.
Oh, apparently you've got to hold your balls, and I have to shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about with domestic violence. She does her thing. So I noticed after she did that live stream, then I was blocked out of Marissa's.
Oh, great.
I don't know what it is. It's just
interesting.
Does she do anything apart from talking about other people?
Pam says it's happening on several channels, even 10 to Life. It started on like Natasha C's. It started happening there first, I noticed, and then it could be.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think she's still a mod there, though.
That's true. It could do that. Somebody could have sat there and played a trick like they did with Cinnamon Hot Hot, right? Remember, she looked at the list and said, wait a minute, why do I have two people with the exact same name? Somebody pretending to be somebody that she trusts. And then they come in and play stupid and go, oh, well, what happened? I lost my wrench. This is really weird. And then she doesn't remember. She forgets. And then she wrenches somebody who originally never was that channel. But somebody's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't understand you people, all this energy that you are spending to put all this, I don't get it. And I was surprised that Laura talked about me because I was like, lady, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. You don't know about me. And I'm like, I can't believe you're doing a live stream talking about
She got
me.
mad because I didn't stay down there and meet her. She was on her way and I was leaving. So I'm sorry. I know, I was there for summer and That's
That's
what I
right.
was there for, and I had to come back when I had to come back.
Yeah. I really
Um,
wish you would find another topic other than, like I said,
wha-
other than what Marissa says and does. And
well, we timed it since Marissa has went or since Marissa has came back from Tennessee, she has talked about Marissa for 24 hours.
oh yeah, she still does. Look where we are a month later, right? A
That's
month
what I'm
later,
saying.
she's still doing live streams about.
One,
That's why
two,
I'm like, can you get another form of content other than
that's
talking badly about people and belittling people? And the one thing that hurt me the most was when she made a mockery of religion. She made a mockery of God, and she was laughing about it and saying, "Oh, this was
yeah,
a joke," and they were praying and they believe in God. You people are effing idiots. And I'm like, wow, girl, can you be any more? Like, you know what? You know what? I can respect an alpha female. I do, because I'm an alpha female that
yeah.
embraces and pushes another alpha female forward and embraces them.
hmm
But this one, she's an alpha female and she's all about tearing down any woman that, and it's just, I'm shocked. Like, I was shocked when you don't know me. You've never talked to me, but you've already decided. And her chat was loving it, like the Roman Colosseum. Loving it. Just more insults. I found names of people that said they didn't like me that I didn't even know existed. And I'm like, who are these people's names I've never seen before? If this is what sells out here, people, and you buy into it, I feel sorry for you
I do too.
because you're buying into a sickness.
Yeah.
Hatred is a sickness of the soul. And I want
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. It's just enough already. I really wish you would find other content. Please talk about other
Chant
things.
with the crackle tonight. I don't know what crackle means.
Hello,
Is there a
everyone.
mic crackle?
Hi.
Laura and voice is a perfect match.
Oh,
Hey,
she was
Kim.
in the chat cheering her on like a cheerleader. I took the screenshots. It was beautiful. Oh, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Okay. Hey, Kim, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Do you still have snow there in Texas?
It's melting away.
Oh,
Actually, I caught it yesterday morning, a bit of it on the news, and I was
Good.
laughing. I was laughing my butt off. I didn't mean to, but I was, because I live on Southern Ontario, and like we're in our like third or fourth blizzard, and we already have like 3 centimeters on the ground, and I'm watching going. Then they are going, stay at home, heed the warning of authorities. I'm going, guys, you can still see the grass. What are you talking about? And I was just laughing, going, this is so cute because you're not used to getting that much snow that you guys were like, SOS 911. But as I'm looking,
They closed schools for 2 days.
yet I was looking out my window going, I'm in the middle of the blizzard that's in the northern part of America and Canada, in like the middle of snow that's coming down. I just thought it was so.
Oh, thank you, Nona. You're so sweet, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're very kind. Yeah. Well, I think in Texas they just don't have anything to, work with the snow or anything, like there is no snow plows or anything.
Well, that's what it was. That's why I laughed, because the poor lady said they were jumping to different parts of Texas, and it was just the people off the highways. And there she was, and she was like, "We have a snowplow truck," and I'm laughing, going, "They have one. They've got one." I didn't mean to laugh, but I was just like, "They've got one truck," and I'm going, "This is why your highways aren't clear." But it was cute because these news people, they were right there, just like, heed the warnings, people. Stay at home. This is dangerous. And I'm like, check outside, guys. We got like 30 centimeters of snow, and it's snowing, and we're still going to work.
Oh, vestige, thank you. Or vintage, not vestige. Vintage, thank you. You're
Yes, you got to use that ice and that sand
Thank
or
you
cat
so much.
litter for the ice on the roads. Yeah, absolutely.
You're very kind. Thank you, honey.
But I hope you enjoyed it, though. See the white flakes, enjoy it when you can, even if it's for 20 seconds. Just enjoy it. It's beautiful.
I don't like snow.
So beautiful. I went out there barefooted in my shorts and I had so much fun.
Oh my God, she sent me videos of her in her shorts walking around her yard
Yes.
barefoot. in the
Yeah.
You can't make this up. I told you I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Awesome.
do it.
I'm like, you're not going to have toes left, girl.
I couldn't care less. I
Can't
felt
be
so
that hot.
great
It's
running
not that
around.
cold down there, is it? It's not that too cold, is it? How cold is it in Texas right now?
Hell, probably 99 degrees. I don't know.
It's 99 degrees.
It can't be 99 degrees.
Shit, it changes from day to day to day. It's 32 degrees.
Okay, that's not bad. Right now it's minus
not bad.
10. It's chilly. It's chilly. It's holding
I
the snow
try.
right
I
in
try to
place.
put my bare feet in the snow at -10, but you know,
You
maybe I
bitch.
wouldn't run around like this. What?
See, she knew what I was talking about.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you caught some snowflakes on your
It's
tongue. That's
10
the best
degrees and snowing here, so just don't.
Oh my God! Can I
Yeah,
come to you
honey,
right
how are you?
now?
Sure. Will you clean my house when you're here?
I will do whatever you want me to do as long as I can run and barefoot in your snow and just fall in it.
You most definitely can.
I love it.
At this point, you can make a snowman army where I'm at.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
my
Lexi.
God, Karen, you want to see my pictures of me in the snow?
It's
Justin,
funny.
you have a picture of me standing in the snow with my feet.
Yeah.
You can show it.
I got it. I think I have a video.
I have
Oh my
video
God.
and pictures.
Show the picture. Oh, I don't care. I had so much fun. Isn't that what life's about? Do what makes you happy.
That's right.
What happened to one of your dogs, 7 to life? I'm
what
sorry,
is it?
just noticed someone in the chat said one of his dogs is hurt or in pain. What happened, 7 to life?
Oh no.
Oh, I hope your dog's okay. Yeah, some dogs are different. Some dogs love the snow and they love to play with it. Other ones are like, I just want to go outside, go to the bathroom. I'm indifferent. Come back in.
Look at him.
Oh, look at you. Oh, look at that snow on your bare feet. How did it feel? Other than cold.
That's probably better.
It's better than anything you could think of.
Not a chance.
I loved it. It was the
Look at
best
Pugsies.
ever.
Look at Kim's Pugsies out there.
Oh, look. Yeah, that's a bit of snow. That's a bit of snow.
Pug loves the snow. She
For
loved it.
Texas, that's a lot of snow. I am going to do membership. I don't know how to set it up or anything yet. I don't even know. Like,
I can walk you through that, Justice, like the parts of it where you got to look. You got to go through your YouTube studio,
Yeah, I think you gotta
side
get
panel, and the
for it or
monetization one, and then click on that. And then if you qualify, then the button will show you. Hit apply, and then you just hit the button that says I'm applying for it, and then you wait to hear a response.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Diamond painting with anxiety 6. Thank you so much. Great for your channel to hang out. Thank you.
I love diamond. I love doing diamond studded like the pictures we put.
Read your text, please.
I love that.
Okay.
Why does this always happen on your channel?
But I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
You just need to tell her to call 911.
Should I block it then?
If it's that bad, make sure you save it for evidence.
Okay. I don't know if she's still in.
I don't know, but
I'll see what happens.
you just gotta. I mean, it's also could be a troll who's just
Exactly
trying to. So it is what it is.
I just said you need to call 911. I'm sorry.
Yes, you will. Vintage wise, one day you will. It's just some people have anxiety or a little more shy, and sometimes it takes people time to get up.
Thank you, Justin.
To do that, but if you want to someday, I'm sure you will do that.
Yes, Vintage, you please come up. Absolutely. We support anyone and everyone here.
A couple people have asked how I'm feeling today, and I'm feeling a lot better today. Thank you.
Good.
Still
Good.
tired, but yeah. I fell asleep during
I love
Marissa's
watching your channel, Heidi.
second live, and I woke up to yelling on her phone on the screen. Like, what?
I won't say that I just woke up from a nap. Shh.
Oh, I just
It'll give away my age. I'm not a teenager.
I just texted that to you.
Oh, love you, sunshine.
Never mind.
So how did you guys feel today, it being Summer's birthday? Do you feel like, I mean, like, how are you guys feeling? Do you feel like, are we going to get anywhere with this case? Do you feel hopeful about the future with this case? Do you feel like we're never going to get answers? What are your thoughts?
My heart was heavy today. My heart was very heavy today. I prayed a lot. I pray often, and I really prayed that she would. I didn't say anything much on it, but I really prayed that she would have been found by her birthday. So I did have a heavy heart a lot today, but I still found some solace and comfort in knowing that I do believe what Reverend Donna said, and I do believe somebody's going to be arrested. And so that's the little piece or the little somewhat solace I get is that little piece right there of knowing she will have justice one day.
Yeah.
But very heavy day, very heavy day.
Yeah.
I think especially when Marissa was blowing out the candles on the cake, and you're thinking like that should be Summer doing that, and found that bit really hard.
You know, I heard someone in Marissa's chat or channel, I don't know who it was, and it doesn't matter, but say, do you know that the wells are hurting today?
Oh, that was done.
And you know, I just want to say this, that
yeah, it was Doug, yeah.
You know, when I say my prayers, you know, I hope they have a heart today. I hope that they're remember it's her birthday, and I hope and pray that this day bothers them enough that if they had something to do with this child going missing, that they're moved. They're moved. They're moved into some way, because truth be known, we don't really know anything. And so we can speculate. So my prayer was, Candace and Don, I hope this day moves you. I hope you see how much people love your daughter. I hope this day moves you to come and clean if there's anything. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Lord, guide them to the way, whether it hurts them or not. Just guide us to Summer if you had anything to do with it. And I didn't feel bad for them today. I just hope and pray in my prayers that if they believe in the Lord that I believe in, that it would move them enough to come forward. And that's where I found my faith today, in wishing Summer happy birthday, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, what more can we do, you know?
That's all we could do today is celebrate her life. Celebrate her life. Remember her. That's what we did. We celebrated her life.
Oh crap, hold on one second.
I know.
Yeah, they only released 5 balloons in that video. Pam Rydener said.
That video to me is all, I'm sorry, it's all propaganda. I saw what it was. It was complete and utter propaganda. Why would you sit there and release a video of, again, I understand the concept. Like I said, it's your daughter's birthday. I respect that. But half of the video is photographs of other missing children throughout America. You got to stop putting out this stupid rhetoric that, oh, well, there's so many other children missing. Like when I saw that part, I went, this is you guys trying to twist this plot again, trying to twist this story to go, see, look how many kids are missing in America and our summer is, and you're just going, this is a mess. 5 balloons. You don't know how old your daughter is. You don't know that your daughter was turning 6, that you needed 6, not even 6. You should have had a freaking 100 to put up in that sky. The sky should have been lit up purple. But I'm glad you had money for $3 for 5 balloons. So that video to me did nothing but hurt me and anger me, because it was not a sincere. I'm sorry, I didn't feel the sincere. Unless I wish. No, I didn't. I saw propaganda video, completely propaganda. Because again, why would you spend 2 minutes that video showing pictures of other missing children throughout America? That just blew my mind away right there. I went, oh, this is just some still disrespect. Don and Candace, how can you still disrespect your daughter like this? How can you still disregard her in this way? I will never understand. I will never understand.
I don't either. We're gonna watch the Summer Wells, because I actually haven't seen it yet, and people's asked in chat to see it. So we're going to use this under the copyright disclaimer use section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 for fair use. So with that being said, let's view it.
Watch how many pictures of Summer you don't see.
Father, thank you for every child that's brought here. They're all blessings. They were all blessings of them. And every family is missing them and longing for them. And I don't know the story of every child, God. I don't know the story of every situation. Father, you do. You know every hair on each one of these child's heads. You know where they're at. You know what's going on in every one of their lives. Pick all of them up, kind of raise them up to you, Father, and guide them. Love to see you bring them home. And I know that's not always reality. Sometimes you bring them home to you, so you can protect them and watch them in your very presence. And that also gets glory, because that's a miraculous thing that we need to bring any child home. And that's what hope we have, is to come home and rest in you, Father. Thank you for these opportunities and showing this awareness, so we can humbly come before you and just ask you to move in a mighty way in every one of these child's lives. And we want to see them home. We want to celebrate that and give you the glory, because we know that you're the one who bring them home. Just like the lost lamb, since you leave the 99 for the one, and just looking at all these children and all the people, all the hard work is going into trying to find these children. Everybody committed. Thank you for all those. Thank you for the heartbeat behind every person that's out here giving their time to try to bring these children home. Father, be with them in a mighty way.
Can't spell Summer right. Backwards S.
She may have written that last year. How saggy Candace's butt is. Her pants.
Where is Summer Wells' face?
Like I said, where are the pictures of Summer? Well, did you see all the beautiful pictures of Summer? None. Like I said. And they got the school children to sit there and cut out Purple Hearts and then cut out pictures of missing kids and paste them on Purple Hearts. This is what you make kids do, because those are kids' writings on those Purple Hearts. Like, I'm just going, these snakes. I'm sorry if that was my child, that'd be covered with photos.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you can see me okay. Let's see. Make sure. Can everybody see me?
We can't see you, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm seeing some comments here. Good
morning. Oh, shit.
Thank you so much.
You got triggered. You thought something. Oh, for a second, I was going to go, that sounds like some. Who is that?
I was like, I was playing a different video.
Rocco, I'm sorry, Rocco, why should I be ashamed of myself? Because I expected more from Dawn and Candace? Because I expected a video with more emotion in it, like pictures of their daughter.
I wish they would have
pitched a bunch of pictures of missing children and a cross, and then in the background, the pastor talking.
This is what I would have wished for them, but I'm not them. So I wish that they would have made a heartfelt message.
I'd have just loved to have heard their voices.
That's what I'm saying. I wish
their message.
I wish they would have said a message, Summer, honey, we know it's your birthday, something to that effect,
That's it. That's all I was looking for. Something I can connect to and go, this is touching, this is warm. I feel some emotion to it. I felt no emotion with that. I felt anger, and I felt this was I don't get this video. I don't understand it. It's like a video for missing children. It's not a birthday video.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say, Precious. It wasn't about Summer and her birthday. It was more about missing children, and that's good, because awareness should be brought out. But when we're celebrating this little girl's birthday, it should be about her.
Well, Tim allegedly is kind of into the marketing thing, and I think image is very
Hi, Marissa. Right. Yes, but I don't understand the image. I get that. But I said the images people would expect, like I said, that if you were going to release a video, I didn't expect them to release anything, but if you did, I was expecting something touching and beautiful, and I wasn't expecting this very, like I said, we're not guilty. Look at all the missing children in the world, and here's a cross of Jesus. I'm going, where is the like I said, other than the balloons, where is the idea that this was her birthday? There was nothing in that video that gave you any indication except the beginning when it said happy birthday. That's it. That was it.
I just want to say something, if I can, please.
Of course.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Robin.
I just want to say, well, thank you just for letting me come up, first of all.
Of course.
And second of all, I hope that Dawn and Candace did feel something today. I hope that they felt this was their child. And I just would hope that they would have felt like we had an opportunity and we missed the mark by a long shot.
Nice.
And that they would have had some kind of remorse or showed something today, and that not even in that whole video that you just showed, like separately, more personal, because that wasn't personal. That was not personal at all.
That's what I meant.
And then, like today with Marissa's, and what she did and stuff, like I could visually see Summer being there and enjoying those bubbles and that table and the lights and the songs and dancing with her. I could just see Marissa dancing with Summer. Like I could see it.
Being a kid. Yeah.
I could totally see it. Like I could totally visually see it and feel it. And it was very engaging and it was beautiful. I couldn't get my freaking card to go through. I tried so many times. It kept telling me.
Don't worry about it, Robin.
Do something.
I knew. Listen, I know that you wanted to be a part of it. I was gonna do 500. I put in the extra 6 for you. Don't worry about it. I did. No, I did. I knew that there were people that wanted to and that couldn't. There were people in other countries that are saying, Marissa, I can't do it in my country. I get it. I took care of it.
Yeah, but
$100.
that
I'll
doesn't
make
with
it
my
back
car.
somehow.
It
Don't worry about it.
kept telling me I needed to review something. I even put it in the chat to see if somebody could help. But it was going so fast and everybody was so focused.
Our chat was
was
going
like-
by fast.
So-
Yoo-hoo says, had they not been told, would they have done anything?
Half of the time, Don doesn't even remember her birthday. Remember, he couldn't even remember it half the time. You had to ask Candace, when's her birthday? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Real quick, everyone. Someone sent me a message. I don't know if it's true or not. I just opened it. It said, I don't know if anybody in the chat or on the panel can verify it, but apparently Tiffany Marie said on AB's channel that Marissa said it better stay away on Summer's birthday. Did anybody hear that?
I don't watch her.
I
don't
On AB's panel.
I don't watch him either.
I
Yeah, I unsubbed. I didn't watch it.
All right, so
But I
Marissa-
did see there was some people doing some stupid boycott Summer's birthday live stream.
Oh my God!
Oh, you didn't catch those? Oh, I
No,
caught those,
that's
sadly.
Oh my God!
Yeah. They put them on a community tab. Let's see, Crude as F, The Glare, BK. There's about 6 channels, and they tagged each other, and it said boycott MGL's birthday party. Oh yeah, they put it up about a day ago.
Oh, consider the sources.
Exactly.
They're evil.
That is pure fucking evil. You
It is
now
evil.
know. Yes, TM said that. Oh wow. Okay. You now know, and you see it as clear as day what people's intentions are. So for me to say months ago, when I was not covering her, that she was the cash cow, she wasn't my cash cow. She did say that. Did the clip channels clip that? Hey, Tiffany Marie, I have a fucking message for you, you little fucking bitch. You got more than 10,000 subscribers. Do something for her. You little bitch. Damn you to hell. You got some
Amen.
fucking nerve. I am a threat to you, huh? You are pissed. Oh, she took my story away from me. Marissa's hurting my money. Fuck you. You little pig.
You know, anybody who is for children, like the true crime community is supposed to be, that is where anyone should be able to come together, is for missing and exploited children. So anybody who's trying to say drama, start drama based upon boycotting someone who's doing donations, that is going straight to them.
I'll send you links, I'll send you some links, Marissa.
Screenshot. This lady. Ew, and Voices for the Voiceless shared it?
What about voices?
Wow. Voices for the Voiceless shared it, and it's one of those skanky fucking drama bitches. Now you guys know. Now you guys see it crystal clear.
Marissa, they're just proving your point. That's all they're
Exactly.
doing. They're just proving
Thank you.
your point.
And that Donald Duck person, she was on BK's this morning because, you know, I do watch people to see who says what to watch out for people who are just like that Donald Duck. And she was on there this morning and she was saying to Kitty, she was saying to him, fuck Molly Golightly. And she was live, like she was up on his panel saying that. So the whole time in your chat, when she was trying to catch that link, I kept telling them in the link, like trying to get you not to bring her
God,
up.
Robin, I wish you would have came up then, and you should have said, "Well, what about what you were saying this morning?"
Oh, I saw right through that bitch. She was gross. I couldn't even look at her. I wanted to throw up.
But I'm glad you got rid of her. Like it was.
Oh, the way that I did it was very graceful. I don't like you. Get the fuck out. Don't come back. She's booted forever. I had no idea. Your boycott backfired, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
So I put a link in the private chat for you. So like I said, I don't know, to the community tab. I don't know who did it, but they hashtag, like I said, 6 or 7 people's names. And then I came across it this morning,
was
and they were live
disgusting.
streaming. They were live streaming.
She's
I
a
don't know where they found
disgusting,
these
gross
videos.
bitch. She's
You're
a
right.
disgusting, gross bitch. I heard her one time on the St. Jude scammers thing, and I was like, who the fuck is this lowlife? And I was like, that's the same lady. The drama community, they're nasty. They're gross. Like they're like worse than Trailer Trash. Like they're worse
Sunshine
than
Thomas, she says people don't like good people, and that's the truth, because people who are stingy, who are not giving, who are not charitable, don't like people who try to do good. It's really dark versus light in the world. It really is. It's what it boils down to. And I am disgusted with anyone who would not want to help out missing and exploited children. If that is what you are here to do, God bless anyone. God bless even the people that I may not care for who wants to help out a missing or exploited kid. I don't know why I would not like someone who wouldn't help out a missing and exploited kid, but I'm just saying I applaud anybody who helps out anybody who is down. Period. Shame on anybody who's saying boycott this. Get your pride and your ego out of the way for 2 seconds. Have some emotional intelligence, people.
They don't.
They have no idea.
Yeah, I know. It was just, I came across it only because I saw it on my, you go to the homepage, and at the halfway down, it shows like community tab, like it shows people's comments on their tabs. And I just saw a comment from a channel I never heard of before. And I'm like, boycott MGL. And then as I found them, as I kept following the breadcrumbs, I found this live stream on this unmonetized channel. I don't know where they got these videos, but they were just playing video after video after video after video of you. And I'm just going, this is insane. You guys are seriously like, I'm just going, you people, you gotta, oh my God, it's crazy. I don't understand why people want to stop people, like I said, from doing good things. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and then I saw other people, other creators. I don't really want to name names, but it has one of them has a 4 in it, and she was having other people on there, and she had some person doing a art sketching of Summer, while they have this 5-hour live going, but the whole time she's collecting those chats.
I saw that live stream. I saw that one.
The money chats. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that live stream. I know which creator
you're talking. Under Summer's name. Yeah. So that was, to me, that was like, that was low level.
Absolutely, it was. I was shocked that she didn't take off the monetization. I was really surprised.
Thank you. Monetization. I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, so, I mean, I just, like I said the other night, this is a shame. People can't get along. This is about these children. If I was physically able, I would go out and fight for these children personally. But it's just, I don't know. I don't understand. Can I I ask a question? Marissa, Justin, whoever has a YouTube channel, because I don't. How many subscribers does it take for you to be able to do a fundraiser such
10,000.
as what? 10,000.
That's it.
Okay. I just want to make that clear. Thank you.
You're welcome. Boss B, thank you so much. Love your vibe, Justice. Molly, you're awesome.
Well, thank you.
You're very kind. Thank you.
I just took an entire channel down.
Really?
Somebody uploaded 5 videos of all my stuff, came right up. Boom, just like that. Your channel's going to be gone.
Oh, do tell.
It's
I put another link.
And then you know what they do? They were even 2 people in the same day were requesting, please take the strike away, please. I said, no, I don't like the way you talked about me. Nah, you don't
Was
get
that the one I just looked at in private chat?
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I know.
I put in our private chat like 2 links to the main people that I saw. had
No,
a-
Jenny Jen's a piece of shit. She's from the drama. See, these people
I know. I don't know these
community
people,
are
Marissa.
gross.
I don't
They're
know them. Yeah.
disgusting. Remember, they supported the St. Jude scammer. Remember that.
Yeah, like I said, I never heard of these channel names. That's why I'm like, I'm going to save them, but I'm going, I never heard of these people.
Thank you, Roxy. You're very kind, honey. Thank you.
Listen, I'm sorry, but if you support that, then you're part of it. Sorry. See, they don't like it. Every time that they think that they're trying to hurt me, it boomerangs, and they're the ones who look like assholes. If you don't
People
like
can
me, you
see.
won't watch me. If you don't like me, you're not going to care. Are you guys, are these haters trying to make me rich? Because I can literally sit back, not post anything, and still make money for a really long time without having to lift a finger. Seriously. Because they talk about me so much.
Yeah, they're the ones that look stupid.
They do. They do. And guess
Absolutely
what?
does. You're basically telling people boycott the missing and exploited, like boycott donating to the missing and exploited children. That's really beautiful of you all.
Wow.
When you sang our song today, Marissa, did you see me when you said this is, my name about we are the children? I said, I'm here. I'm here. I was here. I was there in the chat when you sang the song.
I think people are really getting a kick out of the We Are the World. It's hilarious.
Yeah. And we are the world. I said, we are the children.
Let these people show their true colors. They are pathetic. They're pathetic. And they actually make money off of talking smack about me. That's not even like true.
So I said, getting paid to hate, like seriously, people are paying people to talk and feel hatred towards another people. Like I said, this is like the Roman Colosseum, and I wasn't even alive for this stuff. It's just like, it can just hear the lions tearing people apart.
Baby.
And then there was some dude I never saw before today. It was, like on your page, if you go down there, like people related with that have your name, using your name or something. And I clicked on him, and he's talking about when you guys were in Tennessee the first time, how you invited Dawn to the hotel.
I never invited. No. That's not exactly how it happened.
I know that.
I saw the original video.
Yeah.
The way he
invited him to a hotel. Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like me.
The way he made, how he was making it.
Oh yeah, because I'm
assholes.
Oh yeah, because I'm totally into dudes that molest little children. Sure. Mother. Yeah. Whatever. See, they'll go to any dude. I think Dom's disgusting. I never want my mommy's bound. You want to know something? You know what? I behove you to do better than me. I behove you. Oh, and apparently, check this out. When I was getting my chicken, one of my Patreons said that Bullhorn Betty went live, and someone said Marissa raised $7,000 for missing and exploited children. Do you know what she said? She said, "I really hope that money gets to where it's supposed to."
I didn't see that.
You didn't?
I looked through all of this. I look up everybody. I don't know when she said that, because in the last couple hours, I didn't. I've watched her. I've clicked on her a couple times today, and I didn't see anything like that. She's been out hunting for that other lady all day.
Oh yeah, she's really. They're really trying to push that other.
Yeah.
No, are you a member or subscribed to her, Robin?
I unsubscribed.
Apparently her video, she made a video today that was for subscribers only.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
That's probably where she said it.
That's probably where she said it then. But I know where I looked, I didn't see it anyplace today. So
And most of her videos now, you have to be a member for like a week before you can comment on her videos.
Yeah, she's running scared.
It's like 5 days
tank
before you
a
can
fucking YouTube channel.
Sunflower heard it.
Oh, you did hear it. Oh, great. Okay, so then my Patreon was telling me the truth, which I believed that she was telling me the truth. She was like, she's such an asshole. And I'm like, she's like, I can't believe how evil she is. And I was like, what did you want me to do?
Oh, baby Jasmine said she sent you the screenshot and she privated the video. She was live about an hour ago.
Oh.
I was in there. She did say it, says another person.
What a loser.
Right.
Yeah,
And Marissa,
she doesn't like YouTube, and guess what? YouTube doesn't like her. Listen, Betty Bullhorn, if you don't like people talking about you, I think you might want to reconsider.
Couple other
Especially, and people, let me tell you something. That mugshot I got of you on my YouTube, your 15th mugshot, I called it, is doing great.
Marissa, I emailed you the picture, the screenshot of you holding the cake up.
Yes, that was a cute picture.
Yeah, I took
It was
I
cute.
took the screenshot and I emailed it to you. I don't
My
think
mom
you
says
got
she's
it.
very proud of all of us. I was like, oh, Ma.
That's good. Mama Golightly knows best. She can see, Marissa. She's had the experience.
She saw the evil and she prayed.
Yeah, she's always right. I hate it. I hated it since I was a teenager.
I know.
She was like, one day you'll thank me.
Or not. I don't care, but I still know I'm right.
And all you people complaining about the snow, you need to send some of that stuff to Florida right now.
You better watch yourself. I'm going to bring 5 snowballs down to you and smack you in the head with them.
Good, because I'm only like an hour from Orlando, Heidi.
I know.
You need to come see me.
I got to see what's on the table. We have friends that are flying in too.
Oh, okay.
So if we have a chance, we have some time when it's just us, I'll see what we can do. Because we'll have the dog with us too, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not
The
going
little
anywhere.
man dingo, the little man's going to go with us.
That's cool.
My God, I can send you truckloads and truckloads and truckloads of snow. I just don't know if it's going to be water by the time it arrives.
That's funny.
We have plenty
We
of
got
water
something like, there's a one parking lot. We got like something like 30,000 tons of like snow in this one parking lot. Because you have to move it at some point. You know what I mean? You can't just keep pushing it aside. You got to move it out of parking lots. And they were like, it's like 30,000 tons of snow. They're like enough of like how many elephants? And I'm like, I really want to jump on that pile and play on it. Where's that parking lot?
Yeah, we have enough water here in Florida. Water on both sides.
Well, Kim did tell me she put her bare breasts in the snow yesterday, but she didn't prove it. So
you motherfucker, you fucker.
I bet your
You
boobs are hard. That's for sure.
Yeah, we don't believe you. You got to show us the photograph. We just don't believe it.
For one day, she's shitting in the
there's
street.
no receipts on it, so I don't think she did it.
Listen, I still want to see video.
I don't think she did it.
I'll send the video. I don't give a damn. I have no shame.
You
my
recorded it?
tits are out. What?
Did you
I didn't
record
hear you.
shitting yourself? Can you
I wish
redo
I
it?
did.
Can you
Give me
redo
some-
it?
Not on the streets right now because they're icy, but I will, and I'll show you how I walked.
Why not? This way, no, you can still do it. It'll just stick this time. Remember, it'll stick.
So you want me to go out there and bust my ass?
No.
All right,
Bust
I'm
my
gonna
ass
drop
and
down
shit.
and
Take
stop
one for the
to me.
team.
I'm gonna drop back down in chat, you guys. You guys are a great group of people. I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh, thank you,
I love you
Robin.
guys.
Good to see you, hon.
All right, I'll be in chat.
Oh, Kim and I have already figured out we've got the same mama from a. We have the same. Oh, how did I say that, Kim? I can't remember.
Non-vagina.
I get it. You're
child,
a
I
sister
don't know.
from another mother. Like you're like
Sisters from another mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
I don't know
sisters
who's
from another mister.
I'm just gonna
sister
send
from
an
another
imprint
mister.
on a card.
White
That's what I was trying to say.
fucking crazy bitches.
I'm gonna send the imprint on the car, but I'm gonna send it to Molly or Heidi. Who wants it? I don't feel comfortable. I don't care,
Send it
Justin.
to
You want me
Ma-
to send
I
it
got-
to you? I don't give a shit.
Oh, I heard about that. Listen, I'm trying to highlight. Devious D says, I thought Ziggy would do a fundraiser. I just checked. I wasn't gonna say anything, but go look at Ziggy's channel. I'm not saying anything.
Come on, girl.
She's getting lots of donations.
Ziggy, come on, sweetie. You know
for something's
something's
going on. I was kind of watching chat. I don't know. It's all right. It is what it is. You can't do anything to change anything. And you know what? We did what we did today, and I'm proud of you, Marissa.
Well, it's not too late to do a fundraiser. It's never too late, so if you can't.
But it speaks volumes when Marissa's the only one that did fundraiser and everybody else stayed monetized.
Yeah.
It shows you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I really thought that a lot of people would just have different choices and they would just donate to their favorite creator. And I never thought, you can't blame me for thinking that, right? Because you would think that most of them that are making thousands and thousands of dollars about talking about this little girl would do a fundraiser. There's no way I could be the only one. There's just no way.
Well.
And I spent all that money on all this stuff. Look, still got this up. Birthday summer. You just see me trying to put that fucking thing up. I almost killed myself twice.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Marissa, if that was me, seriously, if that was me, I mean, oh my God.
Yes, Ziggy does like everybody. Yes, I love Ziggy. I love Ziggy. Don't mistake. I love Ziggy.
I do too. I'm
And
not bad. I do too. I just
wasn't talking down about her.
Yeah.
I was just saying. I don't think she's feeling good today, from what I could see of her chat. I didn't listen. I don't know. So I don't know. Well,
excuse me, T-Nicey. Get yourself
So,
a cash
if some gonna get locked up,
you can have new shoes and sunglasses. Bitch, I've been working since I'm 11 years old. I have my own business. I work my ass off, okay? I barely get time.
Someone delete CCareRN, please.
If I feel like buying myself a pair of sunglasses, trust me, the money did not come from her. I'm in the hole with Summer. So D-Nicey, go kick rocks. You fucking pig.
Yeah, and we're not gonna allow any hate toward any any other creators in here
Cash cow.
in the chat.
She's their cash cow. She's not my cash
Well,
cow.
that's what I told everybody.
How is she
Go
my
listen.
cash cow? I'm in the hole.
That's what I said. I said go listen to everyone's
I'm in the
videos.
hole.
Go listen to everyone's video or Marissa's video. She says because they're your cash cow. That's why.
She was never my cash cow. I lose money doing Gabby Petito. I lose money with what's her name? Oh God, there was another one. There was another one. I think I did make a lot of money with the Shanann Watts thing, but you don't expect something like that. You don't know that people are gonna lose their minds, But hey, it is what it is. But you want to know something? If I have the opportunity to make some money for these charities, I feel good. You want to know something? I'm keeping Summer's name out there. I feel good about myself. That's something you can't take away from me. There's nothing you can ever say that's going to make me be like, oh, no. Well, I'm very proud, and I stick to what I'm doing. You might not approve of the way I do things. I didn't ask for your approval.
No, it's not about.
I don't need your approval. I do what I want, and I have a sub named I Do What I Want, and I love her.
Yeah, I love I Do What I Want.
If any of us didn't want to donate, we didn't have to. You know, she.
This
the
is
money
why
is going
this
to
is
me.
If we
this is
can't
why people
afford it,
donate. This is why people donate. It's because they feel like they're helping. They feel like they're helping
want
the cause. Some people are not able to go out with heels on the ground and stuff, so they just help. That's a way they can help. Some, they help with the charities. That's just the way. Thank you, Nona. She says it best because I can. Thank you. But it's so great that, everyone came together in Marissa's chat and everyone poured out love for St. Jude. They poured out love for Summer today and missing and exploited children, which is the best place we could put our money today, in my opinion, at least. And I'm very proud of
We
Marissa
put it
for
we
that.
put it forward to help other children.
Yep.
Put it
Absolutely.
forward to help other children that are sick or children that are missing, other families. That's how we honored Summer. And Summer's Law should be created. I'm ready for Summer's Law to be created. This should never happen again to any child in America, ever.
I
Ever.
agree. I agree.
This was a failure of multitude of systems. This never should have happened.
So, Marissa, we have 3 days until Dawn's court date.
Right.
3 days.
Mhm.
Do you think
Bring
anything's
it on.
gonna? Do you think anything's gonna fly off the handle in the next 72 hours?
I think YouTuber drama will,
Mm-hmm.
but I have very low expectations. When you do have low expectations of people, you're never disappointed. So I'm one of those people that worries when I have to, when I cross that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fearful of going back down there. I am fearless. But I also am worried about this weather. There's so many listen, Renee, listen. I was going there, but once I saw the boycott thing, I for sure was going to. Look at how nasty these people are.
And you know what? If it was 2 days ago or a day ago that they said to boycott you, I hope that they feel like the biggest piece of shit knowing that this wasn't about you today. Every single donation received a receipt, and every single donation went to the cause. You had nothing to do with it. All you did was use your platform to get these people more donations to search for every missing and exploited child. And I think that they should feel really proud of themselves for wanting to boycott your channel, because it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with the birthday of a baby that was missing. And I hope at some point they have a heart somewhere deep down, maybe to their big toe. I don't know. But you know what? Somewhere, somehow, they know that this was all done for the right reasons.
They know in their
They
heart.
absolutely have to know it was done for the right reasons. And to just be a straight up asshole, that is just, how do you have any respect for these people?
You should be blocked, Adacor. Am I blocked, Justice? Adacor, you've been blocked from my channel multiple times for years. You're not going to terrorize my friends, Adacor.
Who is that?
A fucking demon. Because you're a demon. You're a demon. You leave the most nasty. I pray that you never have children. Because if any kid, if I had to grow up with a mother with a mouth like yours, I'd rather be an orphan. Don't think you're going to come here and fuck with Justin. Try it.
People.
Boycott Molly Goliath.
People
what kind
just.
of person does that? It's
You
definitely
see,
not a mother. There's no way.
they made it not about Summer and about you, Marissa. You know what I mean? That's what they're thinking, and it was about Summer. That's
definitely
all it
wasn't
was about.
expecting all of this.
Marissa did not make a dime off of any.
No, I didn't make nothing.
You don't make. I don't even think you make monetization off of the fundraiser. I don't know if you do or not, but
No, I make nothing. Nothing.
yeah, that's what I'm
Nothing.
saying.
And I'll prove it to you and show you the revenue from that video. It'll still say 0. In
1 second, guys. Don Wells, is that really you on the chat?
Is that Don?
Is that really you, Don, on her birthday? Are you kidding me?
I doubt it.
Well, let's
Hell
give
no, he doesn't have the balls to come up and
Let's
say
give
thank
it a
you.
moment. Let's give it a moment. Is that really you, Dawn? Are you drunk already at 9 o'clock at night on your daughter's birthday? Because, guilty conscience, you can't be sober 1 minute, right?
It's not Don Wells, guys.
Shameful. Again, he pops into everybody's chat now. You'd be surprised.
Wait, what is this? Tara says they're making it about you on Ziggy, saying you sent trolls to get rid of her Cash App. Who's Cash App?
What are you talking about?
I haven't brought up Cash App all day. Not even my
own. I'm actually just looking at it at the same time. No, you didn't.
And that's exactly how this happens. Somebody just makes up some outlandish story and goes to another chat and just types it away. And guess what? It's not true. But as soon as they see it, oh, well, Molly did this. Oh, my gosh, they did this. And it's absolutely absurd. How the hell do you do this? Do it tomorrow. But
Thank
just
you,
don't
Lizzie.
do it today.
Thank you,
just
Lizzie.
Don't do it today.
Agree to disagree and at who knows.
Marissa, if that's the real Don Wells, he's saying to call him. So if
I
the
don't
real
have
Don
his new
Wells,
number.
Go up,
I don't
Hannah.
have your number, honey. You have mine.
Well, then
You have
call
my
her
number.
Mr. Don Wells and stand up and tell her thank you for doing what she did today in the honor of your daughter. That's the most best thing you could do.
Don't tell them what to say. You really want. I want to hear I want to hear Don and Candace say what they really feel. Because you want to know something? They have a great way of showing how they really, really feel. And if they actually thought, oh my God, how could you do that on her birthday? I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's a troll. Because if he had something up his sleeve, he would call me directly.
Yes, that's true. He's called everybody else directly.
Exactly. So whatever.
And you know what? For you to do what you
Or it
did in
would be up
honor
on
of
the
his
panel.
daughter, shit. You can call anybody else, but you know what? You could just call her in a block number and say, you know what? I don't like you and I don't like anything you stand for, but you know what? Thank you for what you did for all children today in the name of my daughter. Now,
Absolutely.
Guess what? Fuck you, Molly. Goodbye. That's all you got to say. If you can call anybody else, block the number and call her and say, thank you, blah, 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 and then cuss her out and hang up. It doesn't matter. But
with due respect, I will never ever drop a link for Don Wells personally unless he can tell me where Summer is. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't care.
Unless you
And
can
guys,
give me.
and it could be him because again, he's got how many Facebook accounts? So God knows how many YouTube accounts they probably have to log into with. It just is what it is. So even if it's Don Wells with 1 subscriber, you don't think it still might be him? Like I said, look how many Candace profiles on Facebook. Look how many Don profiles are on Facebook. It is what it is. We don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just have nothing to say to him, except where is your daughter? And, if he doesn't know, he may not know. He may not know.
You're right. He may not know.
The more people, the more things that come out, the more confused I get. Usually, as the case goes, you get more clarity.
Right. All right, you want to hear a nice email that I just got from Kristen. Hello, Miss Brazzers. Can you slow down your hoe ass down and get Summer's name out of your nasty ass cum guzzling mouth? Stop sucking money out of these folks. Also, you can go be a nasty whore.
Oh.
Okay. Bitch, get your life together, please. I'm actually a life coach. I have my shit together. Thanks. Grow the fuck up. I know you're older than me with beyond less knowledge. I'm in Tennessee. You're not trying to anything for baby girl Summer, nor being beneficial. You got a cake with a lighter beside you and didn't even light the fucking candles. The fuck? Yeah, I lit the candles and we blew them out.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my lord.
Just write K. Just put the letter K. Really?
Go get an
No,
education
Marissa,
and learn
say
how to speak.
something nice about her. Just write something
It
nice.
says that her name is Kristen Stinson.
Yeah, just write back and be just so kind. Just
Stinson
say,
is that
I'm so
lady
thankful.
that came up and talked to us. Remember?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Donald Duck?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That came up and talked to us when we had the dog food.
Oh, the guy, you mean the gentleman? The
The
big guy?
lady in the truck.
I didn't see the lady in the truck.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Marissa,
Yeah, it
in
was
my
a
opinion,
lady with her own YouTube channel. It's probably somebody pretending to be her.
Sure.
Oh,
It's okay.
Really, Don? Candace did not leave bed today. You have no idea what you're talking about. Is that because you guys were too drunk and high because you couldn't get out of bed?
Marissa, I would just give her a compliment.
I'm not gonna write back.
I just say thank you and God bless you too. I
Yeah.
resist hatred. I give you back love and prayer.
Yeah, because
Thank
honestly,
you.
when
We've read
someone,
£7,000, and that's nothing.
whenever someone gives you hate, if you give them love back, they have nothing to work with. It's hard. It's really hard for someone to yell at you if you give them a compliment back.
That's right. Kill them with kindness. Just say, I'm so sorry. You didn't like what I
Absolutely,
did.
it does. It gets them more angry when you will
Look
not
at
be
how angry they
respond.
are because I raised money for missing and exploited children. Wow. Ain't that something?
she was on
How
BK
dare
this
you?
morning.
I
Don't
pray to
even
God
know.
this doesn't happen to anybody on YouTube streets, even the meanest channels. I hope this never happens to you.
Thank you, Pat.
Navy vet, you're very kind. If these trolls don't stop with running down the ones who really care about Summer and missing and exploited children, I'm fixing to revert back to cussing like a sailor.
You're the best, Navy vet.
Sadly, this case made me start cussing like a sailor. Well, actually, Don and Candace did. So
I've always
This
talked like a
really
trucker.
made me lose so much hope in humanity.
Well, you know, it's very unfortunate, Marissa. You know, do I always say the right things? No, I don't always say the right things or do the right things. You know, sometimes Marissa doesn't say the things the most eloquently, but she cares. And that's what I know about her heart. I know this. I've seen her in action. I know that. And the thing that bothers me is the people who have beef with her
Look at
that
this. She was my girl, not yours.
knows it, the people that has complimented her and have said nice things about her, but then have one tiff with her, and then, you
I
know,
need coffee.
they go crazy. For some reason, they have a problem. Then they say like she was the worst person in humanity.
I know.
I have a problem with someone's character when they say something like that about someone. When they immediately do, you know, completely flip around. That doesn't, you mean one or the other. You can't be, you know, the nicest asshole in the world. You know what I mean? You're either nice or you're an asshole, right? So, you know, it just says so much about a person's character, and I don't like people like that.
Neither do I. They're not my people.
And the thing about it is, guys, we don't have to agree with every YouTuber that we like 100% of the time. It doesn't make them a bad person because I may disagree with something on what they believe or they don't believe like I do. It doesn't mean anything. Do you agree with your husband or wife 100% of the time? No. It's not going to happen. But you still know they love you, right? I mean, have some
This lady said,
class.
this lady Sharon Holsinger says, a party for a missing child? This was more like a bar party, shaking her boobs all around. Yeah, that's the kind of party I want my child to be a part of. This lady is in it for herself. I want to see the proof all the money raised went to the missing kids.
What proof do you need? The button said donate. Donate. Take a screenshot. The button says donate. The end.
The IEC number, all that stuff is in there. It's all there. I don't get a penny, dude. How do you think I feel? I spent like almost $200 on all that stuff and had no idea that no one else was doing anything for her.
Oh,
I
thank
was
you,
exhausted.
Cassie.
I was absolutely exhausted. And
You're
then
very
people, and unbeknownst to me, people saying boycott it. Why? Why am I such a threat? I don't understand. I don't understand that. Why am I such a threat? So if one of the Scuzzy channels did it, it would be okay. That sounds weird. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Aunt B, the St. Jude was 100% legit. She's
Was
made
that
multiple calls.
legit? Oh my God.
Check your statement if you donated, and it will say
You'll see
St.
it if
Jude.
you donate it. All you have to do is donate a measly $5, and you'll get an instant email.
And you'll feel really good. It'll be listen, this is the thing. You will feel so much better if you donate or do something nice for a person today. Just something good. Rather than if you sit and just bash and tear someone down. You'll feel much
And
better.
if you don't want it to go through me, I'm not the middleman. You can always go to www.stjude.org.
Yeah, and just donate that way, and then, yeah.
Oh, you got a receipt too? Oh, okay, yeah. It's all legit. Listen, I've done 6 fundraisers. If they weren't going to the proper charities, what you think? Listen, my husband would have me out on the fucking street if I was the sort of scam artist. And you know what? And another thing, I donated $600 today and spent another $2 on her birthday party. Are you kidding me? And you're gonna say I'm all about myself? Get the fuck out of here. It doesn't bother me. You just sound so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, use your brain, people. Listen, you don't like me? Guess what? I don't know you. I don't care. But don't try not to make yourself look dumb.
Sunshine says, I must have missed something at the party because I didn't see any boobs all over the place being
I'm totally
shaken.
covered up. I'm head to toe covered up.
I'll tell you what.
Subs only. Wow. You know what? It really is sad when.
No, it's not. I'm looking at her page and it doesn't say subs only.
Sasha, you are right. A lot of YouTubers kick people off if they don't agree with them. This is what I always say. It's not the message. Usually, it's the delivery. I've even said that to my husband. That's a whole nother story. Um, but you know, if you put, kindly I disagree or something, but usually it's not very kind. MGL says uh Summer Wells is a gold mine. Okay.
No, I didn't. I said she was.
Oh, now someone just put in there that you called Ziggy. It says, who knows Molly called her a cash cow? What the hell?
Who?
Well, this is the thing.
Oh,
Marissa never said that it was her cash cow. She was talking about other people.
I wasn't talking about her. I talked about her in the very beginning. Okay, I'm going to say this for the last time. I talked about her in the very, very beginning. Once we started finding things out and the church came into it, I was like, you know what? I got bad vibes from the church. There's snakes with other shit. See you later. I went and did all the little ones that nobody gave a shit about, all the other kids that were suffering and dying and going missing that nobody else cared about. But
That's true.
they were all jumping on top of her because she was their cash cow. Okay? And the one who cashed in the most was Chris McDonough. But guess what? He was hated for it because he made the most money, but he earned it. He went down there. He was in their house. He earned every penny of it.
Yes, he did.
So you watch his videos, they build you up, and then they try and tear you down. Get the fuck out of here. Chris McDonough is awesome. And you want to know something? When you get your ass down there, then you can tell me what you approve of and what you don't.
That's right.
So then shut the fuck up.
That's right. And you never know, there may be another trip in the future. I'm sure there will be another trip in the future. It will be different than last time, I'm sure, but there'll still be things we can do.
Lynn, see, okay, thanks, Lynn. I noticed that. I did know that, but I wanted to double check and make sure it's the same person that you were. Okay, so that is the person. Okay, I'm going to block somebody from your chat that got it, that goes into other people's channels, and basically they're being two-faced. So thank you, Lindsay. I reckon. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody in your chat that likes to go to other
Thank you, Jenny.
channels.
God bless you, honey.
People are now sending me their receipts again. More receipts. Don Wells is saying, call me. Don, I don't have your new number. I don't have your new number.
Do y'all think Summer will have answers for Summer by the year mark?
I pray to God they will.
Well, I know Reverend Donna is going live again on the 6th. So she's going live again and doing another live
2 days from now?
Yeah, live questions and answers. And she's doing it in 2 days from now. So again, Reverend Donna Serafina is not giving up, Don. Do you hear me? She's not giving up. She will not give up until she finds Summer. And
I have an idea, Marissa. I'm going to message you something.
Don Wells has Marissa's phone number.
They're blocking the comments about Marissa being in the chat. I don't think they deleted mine. Nope.
If Don wanted to call Marissa, he would simply he doesn't hesitate to call anybody, to talk to anybody if he wants to call someone. It's not Don.
And I'm sure if Don really wanted to get a hold of Marissa, he could.
Just call my number.
I do believe.
I
I do
muted
believe.
myself. Sorry. You can go into any room you want. But what I think Precious Chaos was talking about is people going and spreading misinformation and drama. There are known people out there who do that. But I don't care if you're sub to whoever. If if you come in here and be nice and kind and express your opinion respectfully, even if I don't agree with it, of course you're not going to be blocked or timed out or anything. You don't have to agree with me.
Mystic Firefly, I have a question for you. You can go with your friend Lindsay because I do recognize your name. You see, I spend times in those chats of people I don't like because, like I said, I'm sitting in the back room taking screenshots so I can recognize every name that's in those live streams so I know who are the two faces. Mystic Firefly, you've been sitting here talking kind to Don Wells saying, I hope you're okay, Don. I'm praying for you, Don. So why don't you leave, go hang out with Lindsay and Don and go back to Laura's channel, BK's channel, because like I said, I recognize your name. You're not
So
for sure.
yeah, so Curious AF, you you can donate anywhere. Why YouTube? I don't trust it. It is another outlet, just as the same as you go to Kohl's and they say, would you like to donate $1 or $5 to St. Jude or whatever? It is just another means to help St. Jude. 100% of your donations go there. I personally donate to St. Jude every single month. It is automatically taken out of my bank. And that's just, you don't have to. It's just it's just another means. Hold on 1 second. You guys can speak.
Okay. Thanks.
I just get really hurt when people have to go around bashing other people and just trying to stir things up when it's not necessary.
You'll have to look for it. Okay, good. Okay, it's okay. Love you. Bye. So anyway, yeah. Crap. See something here. 1 second. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Tina.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Sorry, I dropped off before by
All
mistake.
down? Okay, it's okay. Let's see here. How do there we go.
I think we're all afraid to say anything for fear it'll get back to people.
No, don't listen.
I'm
If
kidding.
if we don't say anything,
They'll make fun of that too. Believe me, they'll just make fun of that too.
well,
Yeah.
they
It's a
may.
discussion channel, just no hate.
Yeah. If
Plus, what
they're
are we doing wrong?
well, this is the thing. If
We're not Don and Candace sympathizers. That's it. That's why we're wrong.
well, I'm not a Don and Candace sympathizer. If they didn't do anything, okay. But to
But
me, they
they-
still was not good parents when they had them. So
Exactly.
yeah, that's right, Jan. I agree. Um, I try not to talk about anybody as far as because it to me it's just a waste of time. It's just what they want. It just gives them more content. I don't click on their channels. I don't even give them a view personally. Um, some people want to know when uh, people make videos about them and everything, and I'm not one of them. Oh, sorry, Pam.
I was just going to tell you.
Hey,
Excuse
Pam.
me. Sorry.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
Yeah, don't delete Buckeye Mama, please.
Oh no, do not
No,
delete
no.
Bucko. Nobody delete Bucko.
Somebody timed her
Not
out.
working?
No,
No, don't.
She
Don't
was
time her.
over sticking up for Marissa and Justice over at Ziggy's page. So please don't.
No, Buckeye Mama is amazing. Yeah. Yep. She's a good person. Yes, Pam. How are you doing today? Pam? Hello? Okay.
Oh, probably has some problem with Wi-Fi or something, maybe.
You know what's been? I
Pam?
don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
She wrote in the private chat, "Can you hear me?"
No, we can't.
We can't hear her. We can't hear you, Pam.
Nope, can't hear you.
Can you
Sorry.
hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Now we can
I
hear
think it's me. Just a second.
Just want to make sure.
That's okay, 7 to Life. It happens sometimes. The chat goes quickly. We sometimes hit the wrong message, and we
do.
Trust me, I've done it 1,000 times.
It is a mistake when it goes fast. So when we acknowledge and say, "We're sorry, I blocked you," it shows, so we're sorry about that.
Yes, Pam.
Hi.
Hi.
How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to say I did go over to Ziggy's for a second, and it won't let me in or I can't talk because I'm not a subscriber of hers. But I wanted to explain to people how I feel the difference in Marissa and other creators are. Marissa cares so deeply, and so many of the others only care like on the surface. And that's the main difference in Marissa and so many of these other channels. Not talking about you, Justin, but that is the difference.
No,
Marissa cares so deep, and so many of these other people, they don't care deep in their heart for these children. It's only a surface thing to make them look good, and that breaks my heart that people can use children in that way.
Right.
Because I'm an advocate for abused children. I go to court and I'm their voice in court. So that's how I feel about Marissa. I think you're the same way. I think this group is a whole group of amazing people, but it just breaks my heart to see these other people using children, using their names to benefit their lifestyle, because it's wrong. There's so many things I need medically in life, but I would never, ever stoop to that level to use a missing child's name. It's wrong.
Yeah, Marissa, she loves deeply when she loves, and she feels very compassionate. She's just a deep feeler in every sense of the word.
I agree.
And that's just who she is. She's when she's mad, and when she's happy, she's
She's
happy.
happy.
But the thing I love about Marissa is she is who she is always. Always.
Always.
She
I
will
can
show
hear
you.
you.
Huh?
I can hear you, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You're the
But
same way, Justin. You
She's
really
like, you know,
are.
I'm
You
here,
can tell
right?
it.
yeah,
Right
well,
here.
that's, I mean, that's one of the reasons that I feel like I always tell Marissa, I'm kind of the gay version of her. Marissa probably should have been a drag queen.
There you go.
My name would have been Trina Trainwreck.
Mine would have been kitty litter.
Well.
Oh, kitty litter.
But
Yeah.
no, I love all y'all to death, and I think that there's so much as a community we can do to come together for these children.
They don't want to. They won't. It's competition for them.
Well,
It's very weird. You'll
then
never
we
understand it. A normal person will never understand it.
we
That's
can
why I'm
use.
not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm different.
I know, but we can use our own group. You have the best channel, and people that care,
Amazing human
they
being.
care
Yes.
so much
Thank you.
about you,
Mhm.
Marissa.
I know they do. I know. And
And
I think when I
and
was when I was going to get my chicken, I legit was praying and I said, thank you for giving me so many great people. I
Mhm.
love
and I
them.
think the same is coming to Justin also. I mean, we
Well,
have a
but
great
it's because
group.
of Marissa. I want to just make that clear. Her subscribers are my subscribers, and it's because of Marissa. And the first day that I came here, on my first live, like I literally teared up, and I'm almost tearing up now, to be honest, because I just couldn't believe the love that these people give. I
But
gotta
it's
quit.
because
I'm
you
gonna
are
stop.
so loving.
Yeah.
You are. And like Bullhorn Betty, from the start, she was a backstabber. From the very start, she was. And it was so hard to sit back and shut up because I'm a mouthy person. I say it. I don't ever take it back. If I say it, I mean it. And she was horrible.
Right.
And now she's being even worse. So, but I think that between y'all's two channels and what we can all build, these kids will have what they need. They don't need all these other people.
Yeah.
There's enough love in this room, per se, that we don't need other people.
You're right, Pam. You're right.
There's enough money that we would all give the shirt off of our backs for these children.
I believe
Every
everyone.
one of us.
Yeah, I agree. I
And
agree. I think most decent people at the end of the day, at the end of their lives and at the end of literally the day, you want to think, what good have I done today? What did I do good today? Did I make someone smile? Did I help someone? Did I give a good word to someone? Did I, pray with someone? Whatever. And if you can't do that, you're doing something wrong, people. And
exactly.
that's what Marissa does. She, there's a lot of people in the chat room, they're old or whatever. And
That would be me.
I gotta quit.
Oh my God.
And she's
I'm
like,
old.
That's
she,
most
well,
of us.
no, but
He
she
said
gives,
it. That
she's,
one right there.
no, what I'm saying is they're older, they're disabled and stuff, and they can't get out of their house, and Marissa acts like a buffoon, and makes them laugh at her expense,
A buffoon.
A buffoon.
A buffoon.
I'm emotional
You
right now.
couldn't say I was just a little extra, Patty gotta call me the buffoon. No, as far as self-deprecating humor, I think that
But it is
one
for
of
me
the
too.
most attractive traits a person can.
Yes. Well, you said that about me before because you said, he doesn't take himself too seriously or anything like that. He can laugh at himself.
But don't you dare blame it. Don't you dare say it's lavender lip gloss.
What?
Just don't.
I was gonna buy you
Never
purple
accuse
lip
him of wearing
gloss.
lavender lip gloss.
Yeah, don't tell me lavender lip gloss. That's hideous.
He was like,
The second video wasn't as funny. It really wasn't.
dude, when your head fell off.
We played it that night. Oh my god, I was in tears.
Oh my! I was up on panel. I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
That was so funny. Hey, Scorpio, his head fell off. I was like, stop!
Your head rolled. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
I thought
Patty,
that's the
I just now
funniest
saw
thing ever.
your super chat, honey. Thank you so much. You're very, very kind. Very kind, honey. Someone wants a link.
We were laughing so hard, and I think Marissa went live, and all of a sudden we were all laughing so hard we were crying, and also we're all like, "Oh, Marissa's on. Let's go over there."
Yeah, that's what happened. When you came over, and I think you were like, I think you were mad about another creator that day, and we all rolled in laughing, and it was we had to flip it around because that video was hilarious.
You know what kills me? What kills me is when Mr. Vlogger cracks himself up. That is hilarious.
Mr. Vlogger, he's something, man.
He is an original, and he's a individual. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen this guy on America's Got Talent yet. That's where I'm expecting to see him next. Be like, oh my God, is that Mr. Vlogger on America's Got Talent?
Mr. Vlogger, when
You
he
really
smiles,
do sound like Miss Harmony, but not as annoying.
Well, thank you.
Like your voice sounds like her, but you're not her because she was annoying as shit.
That's how you know it's not me, eh? That's how you know I'm not that person. I've heard of the name.
I remember her.
Yeah, I've heard of her name and I've seen her channel.
Holy shitballs. She was annoying. Even my mother couldn't stand her. My mother was there with her cup of coffee. She goes, I don't like that one. What's her name? I go, Miss Harmony. She was like, well, watch out for that bitch. That's what my mom said.
Moms are
always listen to your mama.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes, especially when we're young, we hate it when they're right too.
I know.
And then they get older and they're still right, and you go, "How do you do this? How is it?"
I'll tell you why. It's a lot of people think that old people are just out of touch, but they don't realize that they've been here on this planet long enough. They haven't gone senile.
They've been through the same thing we've been through.
Cool. They know what's cool. They know what's cool. Sometimes I wonder how someone who's 60 could want life coaching advice from me. Well, guess what? It's a similar pattern. They say, I've been trying to live my life vicariously through you, and I wish I could kind of learn. I don't feel good right now. Through you.
I can tell.
Ooh. I don't feel good right now.
I know, I can tell, and people said that in the chat.
Lay down and
is your head hurting?
It's hurting.
You look red in the face, like a bit reddish, flushed.
You need to check your blood pressure.
Yeah, you look red.
You think it's my blood pressure?
Yeah, you ate that cake.
Well, it's
cake too.
It may not be the cake. Did you eat anything salty?
Yeah, I had chicken parmesan.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's good stuff.
You need to check your blood pressure, Marissa.
Better to be safe than sorry.
And plus, I'm sure some people got your blood pressure up too.
Oh, the people suck. No, I'm used to it. Dude, I've been doing this for 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. It's monotonous.
Take care of
and
yourself
it's boring. Kim, it's boring. You guys, it's boring. Do I have a monitor? No.
You don't have a blood pressure monitor?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah.
If you have a blood pressure problem condition.
I didn't think I had a blood pressure problem. Two people came along.
I didn't know.
Everybody should have a blood pressure monitor.
I did have wine. I had a glass and a half of Pinot Grigio. chicken parmesan. I didn't eat the pasta because I'm on a diet. Not really, but whatever. Today I ate a quarter of a cake, but a
quarter of a cake. You actually had half a cake. It's okay, you know. We're good.
Molly diabetic, borderline.
You
Oh,
need
do
to
I have an
check.
Apple Watch? I do.
How are you, Queen Heidi?
Trust me, I get I get blood pressure headaches, and I take blood pressure medicine.
I said, how are you, Heidi?
I'm actually feeling better today.
Good.
I only took one nap.
Hey, that's a step in the right direction.
Yep.
So what do I do with this?
Put it on.
Lift it up to your forehead and touch it against your forehead and wait till it tells you what. No, Marissa.
No, Marissa, put it on your
Marissa,
wrist as tight as you can get it. And then you should be able to push and find the little heart, and it'll tell you your heart rate. And if you have the up-to-date one, it'll tell you your blood pressure.
I don't think he charged it.
And you're just a baby.
You don't got to put it to your forehead,
my
honey.
Lord.
I was joking about the forehead thing. I was being silly because I'm horrible at technology.
I didn't turn it on.
Is it charged?
I don't know.
The side.
Is there a button on the side that maybe says turn it off, turn it on?
They usually just come on.
Oh.
Jake didn't charge it. This
Jake
is
didn't
Jake's.
charge it.
I don't know why I buy him this. I bought him the little earbuds. You lost them already.
Marissa, you need to get a blood pressure thing in there because you need to check your blood pressure, and B, just in case of emergency, but C for even Princess in case he's not feeling well.
I agree.
In case he took too much medicine or anything.
Guys, don't. I feel horrible now that she's tired and I was doing a joke with her and she didn't clue in. I feel bad. Stop laughing in the chat.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How was your snow in Texas?
It was
My
the
snow was
best.
great. We closed the schools down for 2 days.
Yeah, ours too.
It's crazy.
Hey, Boss B.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I love hanging out here. I love your vibe.
Thank you. Thank you. We try to be welcoming, and
You should be Boss A.
Boss A, that's funny.
Yes.
Boss A. Yeah, like bossy, Boss A. That's cute. I like that.
My husband tells the kids I'm the boss bee. They think like honeybee, but I know what he means.
Well, have you ever? I love that song by Fergie, or maybe it's a Black Eyed Peas, but it's called Bossy.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
The boss. Robin Millette.
Millette, yes.
I know.
Oh, okay. I was
But,
going to see if Marissa knows how to take her own pulse. Just, I mean, at least to get a pulse to see if her heart rate's running high.
She's been having a lot of headaches lately.
But if she can take it on her wrist manually, you know, with the 2 fingers on her own wrist and count, I can visually show her how to do that. Does anybody else in here know what I'm speaking about? Let me tell you. Don't judge me because don't look. I didn't get my aide didn't show up today because she has COVID and so do her children. So I didn't get a shower yet. So don't judge me, or do judge me. Whatever. My face is red too.
Robin, we're not going to judge you. We love you.
Hi, Robin.
Well, anyways, you know, you take 2 fingers and you put it on it. I don't know how to show her, but she's gonna have to do it like this, and then count for at least a minute.
I wonder if she could call the doctor next door.
And I would take that hot shirt she has on because she keeps doing like this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Robin.
It might be
I
the
was
wine.
thinking, well, but also heat can raise your blood pressure as well.
And I said it in the chat, but I was like, and I'm not trying to be rude. I was like, you need to get that hot shirt off.
Yes. 15
And my
seconds
see my
times
blood
4.
pressure's up because my face is red. But also I have lupus, so that has that lupus thing going on too. But whatever. Yeah, 15 seconds times 4. See,
Yep.
other people know as well.
That's
what
right.
I'm speaking of.
That's what I put that up there for.
Yeah, so that's if we can just get her to be able to do that, she can at least check her own pulse rate. I
Oh,
would love to.
Jackie, yes, I'm sorry for your daughter. Oh, you're in my prayers, absolutely, and I hope she gets a transplant soon.
You got your mouth.
Marissa, how about change your shirt because you're tugging at it like it's really hot.
Stop it.
Here comes Kung Fu Ninja Violet. Watch out. She's black belt. She's black belt. Watch out.
Hey, Marissa,
Your butt.
change that sweater too. I think it may be. Well, let me tell you something, and it's kind of like a turtleneck. And I'll tell you, if I have anything around my neck, it cuts the circulation off, and it gives me a headache.
Thank you, Justice. Thank you. Okay. My little go to bed alarm just went off on my phone.
Hi,
Crazy.
Violet.
Did you say go to bed alarm?
Yes.
You are so funny.
I'm not going to bed
Did you see the update on the baby hounded the video?
Nope, she didn't do it.
No, I didn't.
I don't know what you mean, Charlotte. I'm sorry.
Yeah, water, Marissa. That'd be good. Drink some water.
Marissa, do you know how to take your own pulse to check your pulse rate?
I'm alive.
But I mean, you know how to count it, and then you do it for 50
I'm alright. I'll survive. I'm like the Terminator over here.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Well, you got a whole bunch of people right up in here.
You know something? Even before Marissa said she was feeling bad, people in the chat was saying, "Is Marissa okay? Is her head
Yeah.
hurting?" That's how well we know her. We see her face.
Your face tells it all, Marissa. When it's
Mhm.
so red, it looks like it's from.
Is that what I look like when I'm sucking a dick?
I don't know. Why don't you get your husband and we'll ask him?
He's camping. We
Yeah, he's
can't.
camping with Jake and the Boy Scouts. And I was like, I know you're not having my kid out in this freezing cold. And he goes, no, we're doing cabins. And I said, all right, I'll shut up now.
Do they ever go to the Boy Scouts of America? Do you know that?
But I know that they have camped out at Camp Crystal Lake.
Well,
The famous Crystal Lake.
Where they make fried Indian. Yeah.
Well, the Boy Scouts of America, their headquarters just moved to where I live.
No.
Wow. Are your little guys Boy
To the
Scouts
state
yet?
you're in right now is what you're saying. They moved to your state?
Yeah, they moved literally down the street from me.
Wow.
They bought thousands of acres.
Ooh. So you have to go with them, Marissa. If they go to that, then you can visit.
I know.
I do. It's time for me to get my A1Cs. I have a doctor's appointment coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to keep it, and we probably need to go with you to make sure you're telling them everything that's going on.
You know what'll fix all of this? The headache, the heartburn.
Get that off! Hi, Heidi.
God. Guess what? Everything. You know what the only thing is?
What?
Medicinal marijuana. And I hate it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It's
No.
the thing.
No.
If I eat those medicinal marijuana cookies, the headaches go away.
No, I know. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at Heidi.
Oh, she's like, oh shit, who's this?
She's like, "Ah, get that off!"
Right. No, you're right, Marissa. I have my medical marijuana card, except It's so expensive.
They are expensive.
I
I
can
know.
wait and to buy this stuff. Like it's just too expensive for me.
Robin, I guess you're gonna have to get on your knees and give a little.
Harley, I got it at
I have to
Walmart.
sit on my walker and have them stand on a stool or something.
That's right. We can stand on a corner.
Hey,
I'll be in a
sugar, you looking
wheelchair.
for
You
a
can be on the
date?
walker.
I'm coming to you, Marissa, looking for it's a 59-year-old woman who's disabled and walks with a walker. Get a man.
You'd be
Take your teeth
surprised.
out.
You would
If
be
you take your
surprised.
teeth out, they'll come running. I promise.
Yes,
I
they
got
will.
real teeth. I got real teeth.
Oh shit! Then you'll be single for the rest of your life, motherfucker. Gotta get rid of them teeth.
Well, you're not much of a life
Just
coach.
ask Cher.
I'm very realistic. I'm not the traditional life coach. Never claimed to be.
No, you get your teeth after you get married. That's when you get your teeth.
Listen, I've never had any complaints about my teeth being in the way.
My
I'll say
my
that.
top teeth are fake, but they're stuck permanent in there, so I can't take them out.
You know, I recently
Oh.
did a session where a girl told me, she's not a girl, she's a woman. She was like, I just want to get married so I can stop working. I said, you want to know something? I actually stopped working for 10 years when I got married. And I have to tell you, I was angry all the time. I felt like shit all the time. I go, you want to know something? Right now, I really think that I'm going to be one of those people, me and Adrian together, will be working until the day we die.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I go crazy.
I gotta have, like,
It's a purpose.
I can't
I've come
imagine
to terms with it.
making it and then Jake going to college and then it's just me and Adrian. I told Adrian, I was like, Adrian, wherever he goes to college, we're following him. Wherever he goes, we're following him. He's like, he's got to have his own life. And it doesn't mean we have to live in another state.
Oh, come on. You're not going to be like Cher and go live in another country?
Never. Never. I can't believe that. That can't be true.
It is.
Oh, my God. And what does the guy think of that?
I think it's great. I mean, if Cher said it herself, my kids are happy where they are. Then Cher, that speaks volumes of how great you are, mother you were, that they're happy to be staying behind in America and not coming with you. That you shouldn't be happy and proud saying that in your live stream. My kids are very happy being back in America. Then that just speaks volume of how good of a mother you were. Don't cry, girl. It's bad.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine hugging him goodbye, my son goodbye for.
Oh my God, me either.
I can't imagine.
When my first son left for college, I cried like a freaking baby.
Huh?
I cried and cried for a year straight. And he was only 3 hours away, not even.
I cried when he went into daycare.
Yep. And then when my second one was ready to go, I'm like, bye-bye.
That's
See ya.
sad.
No, it's not.
Year-old? Is it a boy?
Oh, I thought you were saying me.
No.
But then they both moved back home.
How could you leave a little boy? Mothers and their sons? Nothing.
Oh, no.
A mother and their son. I'm sorry.
No, never. I have two boys. I could never,
I
ever
love
leave my
Jake
sons.
so much. Love him.
You know what's hard?
We need a life
This is gonna
coach
sound-
session on
when I had
day.
when friends,
Thank you, Calamity Jade. Pleasant. We need a life coach of the day today. Total teeth extraction.
Heather!
Thank you.
I found
Calamity.
you. Yes, you were on my block list and I almost died when I saw you on my block list.
Did you get my email, Marissa? I sent you an email this morning.
I didn't open it. You know how many emails I get a day?
Yeah, I sent you an email this morning because my second channel was blocked.
I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna
sorry
take
about
these
that.
wrenches away from all these fucking little.
I didn't do it.
I just came into your channel with that Precious 2.0 yesterday. So I just came in with that account and already it's blocked. So I don't know what's going on.
Whoa. You know what? I'm just gonna take everybody's fucking wrench away.
I really think that there's somebody playing tricks?
Marissa, I think
Account
you
in
need
there.
to
I think
take
there's a
everyone's.
fake account pretending to be a legit account. Like that's what I think it is. Like someone pretending to be somebody else's account. And I
Right,
think
Harley.
this is it's sad.
I didn't do it. I swear to God, I don't even know how to block people.
I think you
Amen,
need to take
Harley
everyone's mic away and then and like unmod people at the end of the live, and then just mod the ones you want at the beginning of the live
Yeah, like mod
until
different
it's
people.
sorted out.
You know what? I'll give credit. Ziggy, that's what Ziggy did when she had problems. When
Yeah.
she had problems with mods blocking people, every live stream, she picks different mods every live stream so that no one can say there's favoritism or there's one-sidedness or anything.
Or yeah, so nobody. Yeah, that's how some people do it. I would do
Like
it.
I
would just,
said,
and I'm
Kim
not
to
saying
Life
that-
said all of hers were disappearing and people were being blocked. And she's a pretty big channel.
It's happening to a lot of channels, I hear.
So I'm wondering if it's YouTube or if it's Voices or if it's Laura or if it's
No.
Betty and them.
If
So,
anybody
yeah.
thinks that I was stupid enough to give my sign-in information to Angela Voices for the
No, I never thought
I
that.
don't
I just thought
think
maybe
you
somebody
would
sneaky
be, but
watched
she
it.
just, I mean, when you were in Tennessee, could someone have seen you typing it in? And
I signed in to Olivia's account. I signed in with Olivia's computer. But I have changed my
Your password, your login. Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm just telling you, Voices told me she knows how to get into your account.
Yeah,
Now,
right,
she
okay.
may be full of shit.
She is full of
Well,
shit.
we know
Look at
she's
her.
full of shit.
Look at her. She looks like she has a box.
She frowns all the time. She's never happy. She's so full of shit.
That can do some evil shit like that. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying nasty things and talking like that, but I do believe that she has this really very sadistic. I don't know. I don't know, Marissa.
I don't know either.
Well, something's happening.
I have to, if I go from my laptop to my phone on either of my accounts, it will ding my phone and I have to answer, yes, it's me changing from my laptop to my phone.
Oh, mine doesn't do that.
Neither does mine, because mine's all synced.
Oh, I tried to sync it, but it's
Yeah,
I use my
devices,
fingerprint. I use my fingerprint. Bye,
Everybody, I
Marissa.
have to go.
All right.
Good night,
All right,
Marissa.
love you, Marissa.
Put nice pats on you.
And thank you so much for this wonderful, beautiful day you gave.
Oh, thank you so
baby
much.
girl.
How about you guys go check out the comments on that video? Everyone's telling me it was the most evil thing they've ever seen.
It's just because they're jealous.
Yep, they're just jealous.
How could you? And I'm like, dude.
How could I what? How could I what? Donate to charity? Help charity? Oh, bad me. Bad
You're a horrible person, Molly Galani.
Yeah, you're going straight to heaven. Watch out, girl.
Straight to heaven. That's right. You always
Lay
hear.
down, baby girl.
Are you getting a fever?
I don't know. I don't feel good though. I need to lay down.
I'll check in with you later, hon.
Yeah.
Let us know you're
Message
okay.
me and let me know you're okay.
Yep. And that's how you suck it, girl.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
Love you, honey.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Get some rest. Poor thing.
I
check in on her
love
later,
if I can make
Justin.
Marissa laugh. I love it because I just love to be able to make her laugh. Just like Fred says, people really need some laughter to break in a little bit of the, heaviness.
Please check on her later, Justin.
Yeah, I will.
I'll text her too.
Okay. I can text her, but I'll let y'all bother her.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. She's got, she's borderline diabetic and
Yep. If she's getting sleepy, her sugar could be high.
And it was also a long day. She went out, she bought things, she decorated her home. Like, that's a lot of energy, a lot of effort. And then she sang and she danced. I mean, hopefully a
I
good
was
night's
gonna
sleep,
say
and
all
she'll
that
be back
singing
to
and
her
dancing.
energetic self again tomorrow.
Marissa is pure serotonin. You are right.
Yeah, and all that singing and dancing she did takes a lot of,
That
so
that sweater she had on looked warm.
Yeah.
what I said.
Oh, look at that little puppy.
My puppy, she's laying.
Oh.
Whenever if I get too warm or too hot, my blood pressure will raise, and also if I wear too much of a warm like sweater or anything, I get very lazy. Can't do it. I just want to
Come
like
on it.
lounge. What is it?
She posted in chat. Is he
Oh.
okay, Kim?
Huh?
Kim in Dallas.
Kim.
What did you
Yes,
put?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is your dad okay?
Oh, good night, Harley, honey.
Well, I think I would like to discuss that on just a different video because it's Summer's birthday, and
Okay.
it's not about me, and it's not about what I'm
Okay.
going through and my hard day, because it's about Summer's birthday and it makes me happy.
Okay.
But it would make me, I would just love for anyone to say, if you believe in the Lord, or if you believe in anything, just say a little sweet prayer for my dad. And one day I'll tell you
I'll
why.
say a prayer for you, sweetie.
Of
We
course
will.
we will.
I'm not ashamed.
Prayers,
I'm not ashamed.
Mother.
You should
Absolute
never be
So-
ashamed.
Kim, I
Oh,
can drive
no.
up to you in like 4 hours, girl.
I bet you could.
I
bet
wish
you
I
could.
could. I wish I could.
And please, I want Summer to have a good birthday, and maybe my
Amen.
day wasn't so great, but it's not about me, and I don't want to tell my story on Summer's birthday.
Well,
We'll be praying for your daddy.
It's about Summer today.
I
But
understand.
just a little prayer would be great.
I understand. If you're ever ready to, or you want to talk about it, just know that we're here for you.
Absolutely.
Whenever you're ready, and if you'd like to, or if you don't.
Yeah, I like it when it says open chat, whatever you want to talk about, but the name of this video says to me, happy birthday, Summer Moon. And
Well,
I
I mean,
just
we're an
want
open
this to
chat
be
all
a
the
happy
time.
day. Yeah,
We-
I just want it to be a happy day. Because truthfully, today's made me really happy watching so much love.
Yep.
Well, I just want
Do
to
you
tell.
understand how great love is?
Mhm. Yes.
Yes.
I just
children?
wanted to tell Kim that what she said in Marissa's chat earlier was very touching, and it meant a lot to me that just the heartfelt that she puts behind her words. Because Kim is she's a very compassionate person, and I love that about her. And I hope her daddy gets a bunch of prayers and feels better soon.
Yeah. That's what I'd like. And I'd love to hear. Thank you, Justin. I don't even know what I said.
It was
sometimes
really,
you're just
really-
overcome with joy, and you're
Mhm.
overcome. Do you know you watch the news? You watch, I don't care what news you watch. What do we see every day? We see a
Mhm.
hateful world, a world at odds with each other. We see nothing good, and there's sickness everywhere.
Yes.
And I don't feel like that you should only love someone when you marry them in sickness and in health. I feel like we should love each other as our neighbor the same way.
Absolutely. Well, if you
Absolutely.
believe in God, that's the way it's supposed to be.
I was gonna say I'm a Catholic. I love God. All my people, everyone to me are my brothers and my
Yes.
sisters on this earth. These are my brothers, my sisters. They are the
And you
animals
know
are God's
what?
creations, and we should love each other and take care of each other. It's the
I
way.
don't watch
It
the
doesn't
news
matter.
either.
To me, I am just so grateful if someone believes in something. If someone believes in anything, religion is religion. And as long as you believe in your religion, that makes me happy.
Absolutely.
You know, it makes me so happy that you have, when all else fails, you have something to go to, whether it's
Amen.
God. I was raised with a man that believed God's name was Allah, if I'm saying that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay. It's okay because he had someone to
Exactly.
believe in
Exactly.
at the end
Absolutely.
of the day. And
We're all praying to the
what we
Allah's
were
another
same
word for God.
yeah,
Allah
and
is just another word
and
for
that's
God.
Yes, it is.
yes,
That's it.
and that's where I'm at
Yeah.
with it. You know, what we saw today was someone who could be Catholic, who could be, but it wasn't a matter of religion. We came together as one, and
As
that is what
Yep.
we should do every day, not
Yes.
just today, every
Amen.
day,
Every day.
Agreed.
every day.
I agree.
Every
Love your
day.
neighbors,
Humanity
be
needs it.
nice to each other.
That's right.
And if you don't like the creators, okay, how many people on your channel doesn't like that creator? Can you imagine how much good you could do to do the same thing? That was my point today, because you could. You absolutely could. That's why I asked my question. How many subscribers does it take to do a fundraiser the way it was done today? And I think that it's brilliant. And I think that people that don't like Molly and would never donate to her, and another channel did the same thing in honor of a missing 5-year-old child whose birthday is today. Can you imagine, as a community, how much money could be raised for that?
Oh my
Forget your
goodness.
personal issues. As a community today,
Mhm.
thousands of dollars could have been raised.
If all of them came together, I bet you, I mean, tens of thousands of dollars
Easily.
could have been
Easily.
raised.
Tens of thousands, easy.
wouldn't that have
And
been
and it doesn't matter. Marissa would have never said, you copied me. You did what I'm doing.
Oh my
Hell
God,
no, she
no.
wouldn't have said
No
it.
way.
She
No.
wouldn't have said it. You know why? Because children are important to each and every one of us, which is why we talk about them. And
Yes.
I don't understand any other way to explain it. You know, I'm not saying what somebody, I can't control someone's free will. I can't tell them that what they did today was wrong because they did something in the way they felt that they wanted to do it. But guess what? Don't criticize somebody that did what she did today in 109 minutes. And
Yeah,
that
that's
every
true.
single one of us that pressed that donate button
Oh my God, these
received a receipt from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. Did we not?
We did.
Every single person that donated, it didn't go to Marissa. It went to that foundation. And that's something to be said. That's something to just say, I don't like her, the bitch. I don't like her because I don't like her at all. I hate that bitch. But you know what? Come on tonight and say, you know what? I might not like her.
Thank you.
But all
That's what
that
she said.
was for that little girl.
That's right.
All that was for that little girl. And
Or to help
whether
out
you
the
hate her
children.
or whether you like her,
Mhm.
you could hate her and you could say whatever you want about her tomorrow. But today, just
Yeah. Back
there's
off.
no other truth to this. This is black and white. There is no gray area.
Not for
It
this
is
one.
black and white. That she turned on her channel today and donated every single thing that I put out, you put out, and there was a receipt given via email, however you paid with your card.
And I shared it on
And you
Twitter.
know where that money went.
I shared it on Twitter and I shared it on my Facebook, and I got 170 some people on my Facebook page that donated directly to that organization off of Facebook.
Amen.
And you see,
I'm
that's
sorry I
another,
talk too much.
that's,
I really
no,
do.
you're
No,
not
you
talking too
don't,
much.
Kim.
That's
I feel
another
like I talk
good
too
thing.
much.
No,
Because
baby.
No, you don't.
No.
that's another good thing that Marissa did by doing that Queen Heidi went to share that, and then 170 some people donated. That is another good thing Marissa did and Heidi did, and each one of those donors did. It's the chain of love.
I
It
did it
really
for
is
the
the chain of
kids. I
love.
did it for summer.
That's right.
It's
In
How
some-
many
in
of us
Summer's-
feel
in
so
Summer's
good tonight?
honor for her birthday, we paid it forward to help
What's that?
other families and children.
How many of us can go to sleep tonight and know in our heart we did something for Summer in her name, but we know that we did something that could buy a piece of equipment for this, organization, that we
I
could have
can.
helped create another. I mean, I can go to bed tonight knowing I helped a child that has been exploited or missing. And at the end of the day, that's all it's about, guys. She did the right thing, whether you like her or not.
They know that
I
in their
get
heart.
it. I love it. Paying it forward is the way you live your life. You always pay it forward.
Kim, I love you to death.
The children are our future, and that's what everybody needs to look at. It's not the
And I love
older
you to death,
people, it's
too.
these children are our future. So we have to protect them and love
Okay.
them.
And that money
Yep.
that was, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because people in the chat were saying they couldn't really hear me. And that money, that little boy up there in the corner, that
Oh.
little Cody, that money that was donated today could possibly help that little guy too,
That's right.
That's right.
All the other
Absolutely.
little guys and little girls, because it's not going to stop. Tomorrow morning,
Good
we're
night,
going to wake
Tracy.
up and there's going to be somebody,
That is true.
another one, and
Yes.
another one. And it's just like, it's just, yeah. So that money will just continue. And what is it? The Jesus loves the little children. You know that song? The yellow, black or white, all are precious.
Michael
and
Jackson sings that, doesn't he?
Hey,
Yes.
Lizzie
Yes, he did a
Autism
song. Yes,
Support
he
Mom
did a song
asked for
for
a
that.
link, Justin.
Yes.
What is it, honey?
I said somebody's asked for a link in your chat.
Okay.
Hey, Kim, if you don't
What?
mind, could
Hi.
you just give us your dad's name? Just the first name so we can pray. Or do
Can
you
I just give
want
you
us
his
to say
initials?
Kim?
Yeah,
Yes,
initials is good.
that would be
Sure.
great.
Sure.
I'll just give you BH. How about that?
That works.
Okay.
That
And
works.
if this
Thank
is
you.
something that we want to discuss later on this evening, when I will discuss it. I'm not ashamed,
Honey,
and
you can discuss it now. I promise. It's
it's a bad situation. I just don't want it to ever take anything away from Summer.
Can the
Ever.
rest of you guys hear Robin? Because
I
Karen
do.
keeps saying, I mean, I hear her fine.
You speak,
Karen.
Robin, for a minute?
Robin,
Can you
say
speak?
something.
I just said something a minute ago.
Yeah, no, I can hear it
I
good.
think it's because I can't see it when y'all. When your picture goes like it.
Good night,
Yeah,
Trace.
I see it now.
When
There
it
you go.
vibrates.
Hi,
I
Lizzie.
couldn't see it.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, hon?
Good, good.
I just want to tell you that you are an amazing person, hon.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
good. I'm good.
Did you watch the live today with Marissa?
Oh, absolutely. And I donated, and I have receipts that it went directly towards the.
Missing and exploited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I was
Yeah.
on. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't.
And you know what? That's where
I do
first saw that.
too.
First saw Summer was on a commercial on my television
I did
for the missing and exploited children up in Canada.
Yes.
That's when I first heard about Summer, was by them, their commercial for the missing and exploited children.
Yeah, they do.
So when
They
I
do.
saw that, I started crying, going, "Oh
Yeah,
my God, this is amazing."
I just love Marissa. She has a great heart,
Yeah. She may like I said, Marissa, she feels deeply about everything. Some people keep their feelings to themselves. Some people share all their feelings, but she loves very deeply, and that's just who she is, and I
She's a
love her for
sensitive.
it.
She's a sensitive, whether she realizes
Yes.
it or not. She's a sensitive and an empath.
Yeah, she's definitely an empath.
Absolutely.
She is so good with babies, Marissa is. She's so good with babies. It melts my heart. She can just make a baby laugh and coo and everything. It's the most beautiful thing. Love for
Yeah.
summer. Yeah. But Kim, if you would like to
I mean,
talk about.
I'm so.
Oh, sorry. Good.
No, go ahead. I'm
I'm
cutting in and
hearing
out anyways.
echo. How do I change that?
You just need to click out of YouTube, completely out of YouTube, and
Okay.
stay in StreamYards. Do you have two windows open? Or are you on your phone?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm on my phone. I think I got out of it.
Okay.
I think I got out of it. Woohoo.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's
I've known Marissa for a very, very long time. I've known since she's started YouTube, and she's just got the greatest heart ever. She really does. And she does everything through her heart. That's why I hate that people hate on her at all, you know?
Yeah. I
I just
agree.
hate it.
And I've met
And
some really
she's
awesome
just a
people.
wonderful person. And it just breaks my heart that people are making money off of their hatred towards her. I'm like, there shouldn't be any hatred at all. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all.
No.
And I swear Betty showed her true colors. Definitely.
I knew she
She showed her true colors.
And so did AB and Tiffany Marie. They chose each other. They didn't choose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're on
Oh.
live right. Apparently, they're on live right now, bashing the hell out of Marissa.
Well, of course you're going to
Are you
bash her now that she
serious?
stopped and went to bed. Of course now you're going to talk crap because she went to sleep. But like I said,
They
I
are sick
remember,
people.
Jiminy, that's why I left you. Because when you sat there and said, if you want me to choose, I choose AB. And I'm like, well, I chose Summer, so bye.
What is it?
Amen.
Oh, apparently AB and Tiffany Marie are live and they're talking about Marissa. You know, what else is new?
Cool. Anyway, Kim, would you like to talk about your dad?
Well, that's up to you.
No,
I
that's
just don't
absolutely.
want to ever take away from what
It's
what
not taking
what's
away
really
from summer.
important. Or
We
not
have.
important. I
The
really
day is
want what's
almost over.
important.
The day is almost over. It's 10:30. We've, you know,
Well,
so
I relate to a lot of situations in a different way because I try to live my life by life experience and what I've been through as just a regular human being on this earth that doesn't mean world beans to anyone. So I try to learn from where I've been, what I've been through, the things I've seen, and I knew who my father was all my life, but I never knew him. Like I never saw him, I never nothing. Well, when I did, I was 21 years old and I saw him for the first time. And I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
yes, we can hear you.
So, okay. So when I first met him, I just thought the world of this man. And my mother always told me that if you want to meet your dad, you have to be 18 and you have to be out of my house. And I always thought that was such a shitty thing to do to like me. Like why would you say that, you know? And you know, over the last 20 years, I think my mama was right. Maybe I was better off because my father is an addict. And my father changes one drug to the next drug to the next drug. If it's not pills, if it's not cocaine, if it's not one thing, it's another. And I have watched him do this to himself for years. And
I'm so sorry.
For years I've backed out. You know, I'm strong enough. Well, my drug, well, it's not a drug, but I chose alcohol, and for years that was my hang up. And 5 years of being sober this year, and 5 years of clarity of watching my dad spiral for years. Okay. He does not live in my state, which I'm thankful for. And I know that sounds horrible. So fast
No,
forward,
it
my
doesn't.
grandmother passed away. She passed away in last March, and it was sudden. Now, I've only seen this woman twice because, you know, it didn't have anything to do with my dad growing up. Even as an adult, was never included in that. And I was okay with that because I didn't know these people, which was fine. I still had my dad, but there was a big life insurance policy. And his mother always enabled him, because if he didn't have $100 to get his fix, he could go to mom. And so his mother did not know what was truly going on. And so she was an enabler and didn't even know it, while he took the money and did whatever. He has no home. He rents a room. He thinks that at 60 years old that he's going on tour with the next band, and he's not. And he's got this life insurance money in 2 different payments. And the last payment he got was $41,000, and in 2 weeks it was gone. And he sent me a text message asking for $40 2 weeks after he received this money.
Oh my Lord.
And I have not spoken to him since October, and I won't. And I look at people that are addicted to things, and you know what? I had to let my father go. My dad bought a truck, and I was so proud of him when he got this money, which was didn't equal $41,000. He paid for it cash. It was $5,000. Well, last week he sold this truck for $1,200.
Oh
He
no.
has sold every single thing that he has purchased, every bit of his music equipment. It's all gone. And you know, when we look at people that struggle with addiction, you got to realize what you do for them, because I'm the child that gave and gave and gave and gave and gave money wise. I wanted to help him, but I realized I was enabling him to be able to do the drugs of choice. You see, I could buy the cheap ass Burnett's cherry vodka at $13. I don't know what it costs to buy cocaine. I don't know what it costs to buy methamphetamines. I just don't know. He does. And I was giving him money because he would tell me he was hungry. He would tell me things that would make me feel like it was my dad. How the hell are you not going to help your dad? And then you just slowly put the puzzle together.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it takes tough love to break that cycle with even your parents.
Yep.
And that's why when I see people struggle, I struggled like hell with my alcoholism, but I overcame it. And tonight my dad might not overcome it. And that's why I just want a little prayers. But you never know what the addiction can just jump from place to place to place. And it's a very sad situation, because guess what? It affects the whole damn family, and he doesn't even live in the state I live in. And it's just, think about your children. Think about your children. Don Wells, when you do this in front of your children grow up and question the fuck out of you. See how I'm talking, Justin? I put the situations that I lived in my shoes and really question them in a different light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kim, the thing that you just described was my birth mother. Exact same way.
I'm sorry, Misty C in the chat.
100%.
Misty C said, I lost my dad to an accidental overdose. I found him. It was the worst day of my life. Prayers for you and your dad. I'm very sorry.
Very sorry.
So sorry. So sorry.
You know, I am very, very sorry that happened to you, and I might sound like the most heartless person in the world, even though I'm so passionate about people, and this is my father we're speaking of. But damn it, sometimes I think after all these years of the ups and the downs and the no, you can't come live with me because I can't do this. You'll never come and live with me. I just don't understand when you grow up and you've lived with someone, and I've never lived with him, but when you don't know your parents as a child, you think they wear a cape when they come in your life because
Yep.
you're finally getting to meet who the hell
Mm-hmm.
you relate to.
Yep.
I didn't know where I got my personality from my whole life.
Yep.
But when I met my dad, holy shit. Maybe that's where I got my addiction personality from. You know? I mean, there's just so many things. And when you watch your parents do some crazy shit. This man had a court date for assault, for simple assault. You know why? I'm not ashamed to tell you. For throwing Kool-Aid on his roommate. This is how stupid it's getting.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when you're a child and you grow up, I don't give a shit how old you are, you cannot believe that that is your parent. And when I look at Summer, what did these kids see? And where would they have been at 43 years old looking back going, what the fuck did you do? Take a look at your life. Take a look at what you're teaching your kids. The kids that think you wear a cape. Your children that think you are Superman. But you know when you close your bedroom door, you're not. And you're failing somewhere. Because that's what happens to children when they grow up. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
We were taught long ago that you didn't talk about things. You know what I mean? And it's just, these kind of things happen in people's personal lives that I just shared with you. And I don't want any sympathy because what happens is it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point you let go and you let God handle it. He's the only person that's going to handle it. And that's the way it just has to be. And that's the way I feel about these children's parents, that they absolutely do the wrong things. They've absolutely not shown their children the way to go. They absolutely have not shown their children love. They don't know love either. They don't know love.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know things unless you teach them the example. And you know, I'm just
Thank
saying,
you. My
when you grow
God.
up, you can get.
Thank you, pretty. You are way too
I'm
kind.
sorry.
You're very sweet. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just thank you
I
so
know I
much.
talk too much. I'm sorry.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you can't. Stop.
This is
We're
this can be
listening.
a testimony to a lot of people, and a lot of people can relate. I certainly can. Thank you, pretty. Very,
Yeah,
very
Kim,
much.
I don't know if you were here the other night when I was sharing about my father and what I lived through with him, and I was in the house with him, and the abuse that went on in my life, that he abused me physically, emotionally, sexually. But then, you know, you know, I don't know, 7 years ago, whatever it was, he tried to kill his neighbor. Like, this man is crazy. He's crazy. He's an alcoholic. He's crazy. When I was growing up, his parents were alcoholics. I remember watching my dad get into a fight with his father my grandfather pull a knife on him, and my dad pull a gun on his father. Like some crazy shit. So yeah, I get it 100%. I understand.
Our first, when we, our
Thank you, Queen
first,
Heidi. You're very sweet. Thank you so much.
who do we trust first in our lives? Our
Ourselves.
parents.
Thank you.
Our
Ourselves. I had to
parents.
learn the hard way
We
ourselves.
trust as
That's what she
as
said. Thank you so
as a
much.
2-year-old kid,
Very kind, honey.
as a 2-year-old kid, as a 5-year-old kid, we rely and trust our parents more than anything. The one that's gonna live and die and take that bullet for your children. We
See, for
look
me,
at that and
it was the opposite because I was raised in such an
and
abusive household. I never looked at my
right
parents as people I could
and
ever turn to, talk to, want to hang out with, other than
and
when I
see
had to
when
be
you
near them.
don't know, right, and think about how many people went to their neighbor's house or their friend's house across town and saw a different life, saw a different way a family interacts. Like a loving family. I mean, that's real in America.
Oh
That's
yeah,
real
I
everywhere,
wasn't like
okay?
13
And
years old
then they go
until I
back
realized it's not
home,
normal.
and then they go back home and they see that. I don't believe that any child that goes over to somebody's house to see a normal household and then goes back to theirs, I believe their little minds do think,
That was,
what's
I'm gonna
going
say that was
Absolutely.
on
the
at an
moment when
early,
my
early
mind thought.
age.
Yeah, 13 was the first time I went to go to my friend's house for dinner, and I was just shocked at everything I was seeing, which was completely opposite that was in my house. And that was the first time I knew that what was going on in my house was not normal, what goes on in everybody's house. And it wasn't until I was 13 and went to somebody else's home to see that. And then when I saw that, I didn't allow any of my friends ever to come to my house for sleepovers or dinner because I didn't want them to see, or I was afraid my dad would slip up with one of them being there. So I completely understand. So for me at a young age, I had to learn that I can only trust myself because I wouldn't hurt myself, but my parents would hurt me.
There's a program where you can put a sticker, and I don't know.
Thank you, Pam.
I'm not going to tell you it's
Appreciate you, honey.
100%.
Thank you so much, Pam. I
Um,
appreciate you. God bless you, honey. Thank you. Okay,
in
go
your
ahead.
city, but look for the safe house, and it's a sticker that you put on your house that if somebody's in danger, they can come straight to your home and you will
Yes.
help them.
Yep.
That is out there, and
Oh, it is now, God bless. But back in the days when I was young, I'm telling you, I was a kid that I literally waited for the cops to come because I was like, there's no way that my neighbors cannot hear the screams coming out of this house. And nobody came to that door until I walked out on my 16th birthday. Nobody
I'm
came.
so sorry,
Nobody
precious.
came.
So
But
sorry.
I broke the cycle. That's what I learned. I broke the cycle and said,
Amen.
I don't like it that my parents hit me. So you know what? I don't put my hands on other people. I didn't like that my parents did. So I walked away, broke the cycle, and I don't do unto others what was
Yes.
done to me. Because if it destroyed and broke me when it happened to me, why would I turn around and do it to you?
And this is the
you have
thing.
to
We
That's what
can,
treat
I do it.
people the way you want to be treated,
That's
yes.
how I was
and you
raised.
have
Yeah.
to forgive your past. That's where some of these addictions come from, is because
Forgiveness.
we don't handle the bullshit that we've
Yes.
lived. We
Yeah.
don't handle that inside,
Yes.
and when we don't handle what's inside, I'm gonna tell you,
Hmm.
if you push it down, it will forever and always come out sideways, and it comes out real fucked up when we don't deal with what's painful inside.
It comes out in
We
various ways, sadly. Some people it comes out for addiction.
Yes.
Some people it's mental health. For me, I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety and PTSD when I was only 18 years old. But I mean, it comes out in different ways. But forgiveness is the key to it. You got to go back and you got to work through that and you got to forgive yourself and like yourself and love yourself despite everything you have felt and have been told. And it's hard. It's not easy. It's not like you just walk in one day, do one session, you walk
Let
out
me
and go,
tell
all
you
right, I love
something.
myself. I
Yeah,
feel great. My self-esteem is fantastic. Let's go. It is
I,
forgiving
I need to
yourself.
address something. Excuse
work.
me. Hold up. McKenna, she made a great point. What about demanding accountability? And
I leave that with God. I leave that with God. I forgive my
well,
parents. It's
yes,
up to
but
me. I believe in God. So I look at it like that. If
Yes.
God, it's up to
Let me
God to
tell you
forgive
something.
him. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But
But demanding
As long as you
accountability
forgive
also,
yourself,
you also have to ask the whoever who has done you wrong or is doing wrong into your life, but if they do not choose accountability for the wrongdoings and actions that they are doing to themselves and especially to others as well, then that is where you have to separate yourself to be healthy.
oh, I
And you just
forgave my parents. I forgave my parents when I was 21 years old. I
yes,
forgave both
yes,
of them.
yes, but also
You
they
have
also,
to.
I mean, you can forgive them and they not,
Sure.
and not apologize or be accountable to their actions, but it's a forgiveness of themselves that they have to do, and they can't forgive themselves if they haven't apologized or tried to correct the action for the future.
My dad would never
correct. And so
has
when
never
they,
apologized to me what he put me through.
My dad actually
and
did
so when you take
apologize
your
when I was,
last breath,
he actually did when I was 21, only because my mother was shocked that I forced a family meeting with the five of us. And she allowed all of us to express what we felt, and we all did. And at the end of it, my dad apologized, and I just said, I forgive you. At that moment, I could
Okay.
release it. It wouldn't torment me anymore.
Navy vet, you are really a kind human being. I almost 70. I escaped the torture of my childhood when I ran away to the streets at 14. I became a survivor and ceased being a victim because I made the choice. Good for you.
God bless
I moved out on my own, like literally on my own at 16. So
You
I can
did that
relate.
too, just like me. I
Mhm.
right on my 16th birthday.
Yep.
I pretended to
Well,
go to school because I'm Catholic. I had to pretend to go to school, wait for my mom to leave, and then I ran home. And then my guidance counselor called a cab. A cab picked me up and took me to a woman's shelter.
yeah,
And thus started my adventure into the world. And I'll be 47,
yeah.
31 years being an adult.
and as much pain as we feel as humans, and when it hurts like hell, and sometimes we as humans hurt like hell from the pits of our soul, and there's not a damn thing we can do about it. But when you turn that pain into strength and you stand up to that pain, it's the most empowering thing you can do
Oh,
as
it
a
really
human
is.
being.
It
Absolutely.
And
is.
you know what? When you get that feeling, honey, there's not a damn thing stopping you. Whether you're 2 years old or 89, it doesn't matter.
When I was
Absolutely.
17, I moved away with the neighbors. The neighbors didn't even have any kids. They were an older couple. I moved to Cookeville, Tennessee. Listen, back then in the 80s, there wasn't much in Cookeville, Tennessee. But I had to get out of that house. I had to get away from that man. And so I left home at 17 and got out of that house. I had to. I couldn't. I couldn't anymore with the beatings and the sexual abuse. I just couldn't.
I'm sorry you had to
Or I was
go
gonna
through
die.
that, Robin, but you you've became a incredible person and you've overcome it and you don't have to be there anymore, thank God. And that's the thing, we can all relate because we all have some sort of pain in our lives, every one of us. And that's what we should, each person we can connect something with if we try long enough.
Oh, yeah.
You can always find something in common with them, and that's what we should try to do, and there would be a lot more understanding and a lot more connection rather than the bashing and the hate that we see not only on YouTube but on television and daily life.
I look at it for what, like, look at it this way. Those are people that have not been able to forgive in their own lives. And that's why
Mhm.
they have hatred. And that's why they feel, because they haven't, you know what I mean? They haven't forgiven for the pains that they've gone through in their lives. They're still carrying it. And it
Yeah.
lashes out by hurting other people.
And Tara, and and I hate, I hate when um someone, I don't want to say has wasted their life, but I don't want people to wait on a deathbed to do it. It's never too late. I'm not saying that, but enjoy your life. You only get so many shots around the sun. That's it. You're done.
Correct.
You're done.
Yep. And when you
Make yes.
forgive that other person, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
See, I
just
told
make
you I
it
talked too
just
much.
make it happen. Just make it happen. You only have so much time, and who knows how much time we have ahead of us, and how do you want to be remembered? So,
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
And you know, when you forgive that person or that thing or that something in your life
mhm,
that caused you pain, it sets yourself free. Because
absolutely.
here's the greatest thing about it. When you forgive, you set yourself free. And then the rest lies on that human. And you know, when them goblins start running down the street, they take their last breath and them goblins start running after them, that's when their accountability starts.
Yep, absolutely. And that's what
You know?
and that's even
But
kind
see,
of
we
what I
got a
said to
choice.
Don Wells, and Candace and stuff. I said, if you guys did something, try to make it right as good as you can in this life. You may have messed
Exactly.
up, but try to make it as good as you can in this life and try to get some sort of forgiveness back, because if not, you're going to have a whole lot accountable for on, with the maker.
And you know, Justin,
Amen.
if you don't at some point in your life forgive the pain that you're in, if it has to do with another person, you cannot break the cycle.
Mhm.
And it starts with you because you have a choice. You have a choice whether to carry on the same road of what you were raised or make a brand new life and force yourself a different route. Because at some point, we have to accept the pain and move forward. We have to. We have to. It's the only way to get better. It's the only way to grow.
Kim, were you on here the other night when I shared about the letter I wrote to my dad when he was locked up? It really wasn't a
No,
letter.
ma'am, I don't know.
It was on
No, ma'am, I don't think so.
he was
I
locked
don't
up.
think so.
He was
Oh,
he was
Pam.
locked up for trying to kill his neighbor.
Sorry, Pam. Sorry, wrong.
And and I not Pam but Kim. I meant to say Kim. Were you on the other night when I talked about it?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I sent this postcard and I told my father after working with the therapist first, and I told him, I said, I forgive you for the sins that you did to me. And then I wrote a verse out of the Bible, and I just said, I hope you find God. And I sent the postcard to him in jail. So I put it on, I put it on him. I got those sins off me.
And that's exactly what you need to free yourself. Shake it off. Shake it off because it's negative. What's holding you down is the negative things that you have no control over. And once you release that to that human or whatever that pain is, and you just let it be, you feel better. It's a burden. And when your postcard was sent, you said what you had to say and you set yourself free. Thank God you did that for yourself. And I hope you feel much lighter for doing that for yourself.
It was very freeing. I don't even walk around with my anger towards him anymore. I don't. I feel sorry for him.
You know, the truth is that we only get one life, guys. We get one chance at this thing called life. And we just have to determine how we do it. It's like a game of Monopoly. What the hell are we going to do with our life?
Yes.
Where's our passions lie? Where do we feel good at? If you feel good yarning a blanket, well, hell yeah, do it. If you want to travel to Alaska, make it your goal. Because we only get one chance at this sucky ass piece of shit world. that we live in. And we
Mhm.
have to make the best of it. And we have to be good, and we have to be kind, and we have to be who we want to be as humans being.
Mhm.
When you look in the mirror,
Absolutely.
be that reflection. Be the
Yeah.
reflection of what you see.
But Kim,
That's all.
it's
I,
also how we view the world or the universe. We can say that um, you can choose to live in a good universe or you can choose to live in a hostile universe. And even in
that
a good universe, there's still crappy things. And
yes.
I get that it's hard to say sometimes whenever really bad things have happened to good people. It sucks. I get it. But we also have to
Mhm.
keep a brighter outlook on our future. If we don't have a brighter outlook, um, a positive way to think forward, we're not going to create that because we're always going to live in that woe is me.
Right.
Yeah, exactly,
We'll
Chris. It
always
is a
live in a
mindset.
negative spectrum. We'll always live in a negative world. We'll
Mhm.
always live in a place that is uncomfortable. You have to turn it, you have to know that every day is going to be positive. There's something great
Yeah,
out there, you know?
but I don't think it's a
You have to
negative world.
believe
I
in it.
think it's a positive world with some negative people in it.
Absolutely. I will agree with that. But
Yeah.
it is a, when you look at this world, there's
Thank
so
you,
many
Melissa Reed.
things
You're very kind.
that
You're very, very kind. Thank you.
are just very upsetting. Very upsetting.
I want to know
You
why
know,
my
I mean,
dad
just
never tells me he loves me.
Queen Heidi,
You can
that
call me
is
Heidi.
okay. Heidi, that's a good question, and I know that hurts. Um, Reba McEntire, her father never said he loved her or anything like that. And she wrote a song about him. It's called The Greatest Man I Never Knew. Should listen to it if you haven't
I
heard it.
know it.
Great song. Um, and you, one thing that really helped me with understanding my birth mother, I was raised by my grandmother, but understanding my birth mother was I had to realize that she was a child too at one time, just like I was, because it's hard to think of our own parents as a baby. You know what I mean?
yes.
And we
My dad
have
was
to think,
14 years old.
yes, we have to think about our parents as being that little baby and that little child at one time who went through turmoil just the same as we did at some point. And it can be a generational thing, Don. I agree with that. And a lot of times they weren't said I love you. It wasn't said to them. So they don't think that other people need to hear that. Um I'm not saying it's right. But and also um a lot of times what was that? Sorry. Um, it's they just don't know how
He knows
to
how.
give it. Well, does he say it to any other people?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He used to, I think.
Yeah.
I think one thing I've learned with my dad, because I'm with you, Heidi, is that, you know, when you hear stories like you had to wake up your brother and sister on Christmas Day because your parents were too messed up and they
He's
had to get the Santa
79.
Claus out, and yeah, and all these bad stories I used to hear about a grandfather I never met and how horrible he was to his kids, and my dad took the brunt of it. And when you're not raised, and I'm not saying your father was, but if you're not raised with love and you don't know love,
You've
you're
never met
never
it.
gonna know how to give it. You never met it.
Yeah.
You don't know it.
You can't give something you've never had.
Yes.
Very true.
I mean, he I don't even want to go there.
And you can't blame yourself for that. You know, I'm just a human being for living my own life experience, and you can't blame yourself for what somebody else doesn't do. But what you can do is further explore of where they came from, because if they never knew it, they don't know how to give it. And that is what I've learned through my own father. He doesn't know how to love. He doesn't know what love is. He's never had it.
You know, my dad.
It's not an excuse.
I think he's
because
an
you have free
alcoholic.
will to change it. You know,
Yeah.
they have free will, and that's one thing people do have is free will. And you have the choice to make of what you do, free will.
He can be a really good man, and I love him to death, you know. But he's been very, very verbally abusive to me in my older years, like within the last 15, 20 years. And we've had some down out nasty fights to where he's actually said to me, I wish your mom and I would have stopped having kids after your sister, which is she's the oldest one, was born. And that's very hurtful. And I mean, he always gives me a hug and he always gives me a kiss after when we see each other. And I'll say, I love you. And he doesn't say it back. We talk on the phone, you know, and I'll say, I love you. And he just says, all right. And he hangs up.
You know what?
And I think he is an alcoholic.
The last thing in this world that you want to happen is to never say those words to your father.
Oh, I tell him all the time. I don't care.
You tell him how you feel. And you know what? You tell him how you feel, because that's how you feel, and how you feel matters. And as long as you've told your truth, and as long as you've told your feeling, and as long as you've told him everything you've ever felt, then set yourself free of it. And I'm just saying that as a friend, because I do adore you and I do love you, and I've told you that. But set yourself free of it.
When I went through my first
he loves you.
When I went through my divorce, he literally told me, he took my ex-husband's side and literally told me that if I would have kept my legs shut, this would have never happened. He didn't even know what he was fucking talking about. That my dad told me that. And he took up for my ex-husband. And when I told them I was getting divorced, my stepmom actually got on the phone with me and screaming and yelling at me, saying, you have no idea what you're doing to those little kids. And if you think for 1 minute you're going to marry a man like your mom did in just 5 years, you've got another thing coming. You're just screwing up your kids' lives. And I looked at her. I said to her on the phone, I said, until you live in my four walls and you walk in my shoes and know what really goes on in this house, you have nowhere to talk to me, because you married a divorced man with 4 kids. So shut the fuck up. And I slammed the phone down on her. And it got worse from there between my dad and me. And I mean, it was horrible. I mean, it was so horrid. And you know what? They were so wrong, because within less than a year, I ran into and fell in love with the husband I am now with. It is jealousy, Tara, because my mom and my mom married a very wealthy, well, he wasn't really wealthy at that time, but he is very wealthy. My stepdad was more of a dad to me than my dad was growing up. My stepdad married my mom when I was 10 years old. My parents got divorced when I was 5.
Hey Heidi.
Yeah.
Can I possibly add something to this?
Yes.
Have you ever looked up a book about parents with borderline personality disorder?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, no, I think you should read a book about it.
Send it to me in the private chat.
I will. I'll try to find it. But I just came on just to add this. I just have to say this whole like forgiveness stuff is like the most gaslighting thing I've ever heard. People do not have to forgive in order to move on with their lives, because I have done it.
No, they don't have to. No.
And it's just such a like lecturing a victim about how to feel and how to set themselves free and all these things is just suffocating to somebody who's already traumatized.
Well,
And also,
Mhm.
well, this is just something because it happened in my life. Is because my mom used to lecture me and go, "You have to forgive." No, I don't. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm great, actually. But she protected some people, and they went on. You have to also think about the future, and you can't let these people go on and say, "Oh, let God," because they're still here on Earth, and there are more people for them to victimize, right?
I mean,
So you have to like kind of like be angry, and anger is a healthy emotion.
it can be, sure.
Yes.
In certain situations.
I'm not angry. I mean,
no, I'm not talking to you.
I'm
Heidi,
just.
But
Yeah, I'm just
also
saying.
but also holding resentment and anger it's not healthy.
It's
No,
not.
I've forgiven him. I have forgiven him.
Right.
And you can forgive all you want.
Mm-hmm.
You don't forget.
But you're still hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
And I'm
dwell on
sorry
it.
if I offended you. Absolutely.
But-
If I offended
but
you in any
there's-
way,
Oh, I
I
know.
offended
You didn't
you.
offend
I am
me.
so sorry, but I just feel like living your life, and I'm not saying you are. Please, please.
But people
all I'm
are
saying is when people live their life in bitterness and
Oh.
live their life every day as saying, "I can't believe this happened to me," and let them affect their daily life.
But
It is
Robin,
more
you're being so
freeing.
black and white about it. People
It's
are
so
no
much
accept-
more freeing just to go, okay, I'm settled with it in my soul.
No, it's
I
not. You're
am.
being so black and white.
Yeah.
There is
I
some
mean,
there's
that's just my
compartmentalizing.
opinion.
Can you just let me like finish? Like, but you can compartmentalize and say, this is something this should not have happened, and I'm going to stop it and demand accountability and spend your other time doing something else and live your life.
Well, that's what I feel forgiveness is. I'm very sorry if I offended you.
Yeah, but you're just like, well, you have to forgive. No, but no, sometimes you have to say, no, you have not earned my You have not earned a pass. You have not earned a forgiveness.
Well, but you
I'm
have
going to,
but
because I have like a lawsuit going on that's been going on for over 10 years. Somebody did something very horrible to me, and it keeps getting dragged out. And everybody's like, oh, forgive. No.
but if they're truly sorry, McKenna, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing this to other people.
But yes,
That's
but
the thing. I mean, if you're asking for if they're saying please forgive me,
Mhm.
great, I'll forgive you, but don't do this to other people.
right. But then
That's what it's
what if they
about.
do?
If they do, they're not good people.
Right, but then should you still forgive them?
Can I say something?
Mhm.
For me, and I'm only going to speak on me and not about anyone else, but for me, it was something that was a choice for me and what I needed to free me was when I started thinking about the fact that my dad deserved for me to
Mhm.
send that letter for that forgiveness to let him know, hey, I forgive you for the sins you put upon me,
Mhm.
and I don't have to carry those sins anymore. and leave it there in his court. So
You've
I
never
can
offended anybody.
move on in my life.
Right.
I don't expect anything from him. I haven't heard from him, haven't talked to the man in almost 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's all right. I don't miss him. I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him. And that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
And as far as me, I have forgiven my dad. I don't dwell on what happened. If I don't cry about it all the time. I don't think about it. But we were talking about, things that have happened, and I just wanted to say basically the verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse.
It's worse.
And I love my dad more than anything in this world. I'd die for him. Yeah, we've been through some really crappy times, and I know he loves me. I know he does. He just doesn't say it. And some of the words he said to me were horrid. And in fact, when my oldest brother went through his divorce a few years after I did, he called me on the phone because my siblings, because I have an older sister, an older brother, and a younger brother. All four of us kids are now divorced. And when my older brother went through his divorce a couple of years after me, he called me on the phone, and he literally said to me on the phone, "I'm so sorry I never stuck behind you. You were going through your divorce. I never got it. I get it now." Because my dad did to him what he did to me.
Was there a favorite child?
I don't think so. I think my dad, my mom and dad had to get married, quote. And I think my dad resented the fact he had to marry, quote, marry my mom. And I think my dad resents the fact that he had 4 kids in that marriage. I remember them fighting so bad. I mean, it was horrible. The fighting was horrible between the two of them. It was never physical, it was verbal. And like I said, they got divorced when I was 5 years old. I can't even fathom at 56 years old. I cannot even imagine my mom and dad ever staying together, married, ever. Their personalities are night and days. I love my dad and stepmom. I love my mom and stepdad. My stepdad raised me. My dad wasn't there for me when I was little. He'd pick up the older kids and leave the little kids at home because he didn't want to deal with us. And when my father said those nasty ass words to me, you know what I did? I went over to where the business my stepdad owned. He was in his office. It wasn't too far away. I walked in his office in hysterics, crying. And my stepdad hugged me and kissed me and told me he loved me and that it was going to be okay.
Can I just say that
what a dad was supposed to do?
Can I just say that says a lot about your mom, that this is who she remarried? Like, it says a lot. Did your dad remarry?
Yes. He waited till all of us kids were 18. So there's more to that story. It was, but as I've gotten older, I know how important my parents are to me. And I'm not going to let those arguments and fights stop me from loving my parents. Because I just lost my last grandparent 2 years ago. And she was my dad's mom. She was the love of my life. I have to tell you, she was the greatest woman in the world. And I am basically her. If that makes sense. I'm her little mini me, my grandma. And she was so loving and so kind and so beautiful. And I don't understand where he, and I actually know, let me rephrase that. I do know where he gets it from. It's the beer. It's the beer.
Well, Kim, listen, and this is the thing, we have an innate needing in our soul for when we do something wrong to someone, if you have a good conscience about you, to feel guilt. Guilt it's in there for a reason, right? So, or when someone does something wrong against us, we have an internal needing for them to say, I'm sorry, I messed up. You know what I mean? I want to amend the situation and do better to you or whoever I have done this to. And that's what I'm saying, and it also really helps. You don't need it per se to live a decent life or whatever, but the needing is there to also help you move forward. Whenever my kids bump into somebody or do something wrong, what do I tell them to do? Say sorry. Say sorry. And that's where it starts. But we have this needing and this yearning for when we do someone wrong or they do us wrong, to ask for forgiveness or whatever. I mean, yeah, we don't need it. I mean, you're not going to die without it. But also, each person sees trauma differently. And what may not work for another person may work, it's everybody. We're all individuals here, but there is innate yearnings in all of us that is universal. So that's all.
I can't complain. I actually had a great childhood. I really did. But I was raised by my mom and stepdad. And they were very strict. Not gonna lie. We got spanked. Ooh, we got spanked. Hot wheel tracks and all.
Yeah.
But we had a great childhood, and I've always said if it wasn't for my stepfather, us kids would not be the kids we are today. And that's the honest to God truth, because he brought a lot of love into our family that was not there, And
I just need to. I'm sorry, Queen Heidi. Good.
Go ahead.
McKenna, can you please, because you did say it that you didn't offend Kim or anything or you wasn't offended by Kim, but can you please tell her that because Kim is the sweetest
you
human
didn't
being.
offend me at all. That wasn't. No, it's not you.
She's the sweetest human
All
being.
right,
I wasn't even reacting to your comments. I'm sorry.
I felt like that.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I never would ever want to offend anyone, and if I did, oh God,
No,
I'm
you
very
did
sorry.
not.
But
It wasn't
forgiving
you.
someone helps you grow as a human being, and that's all I was trying to express in what I was saying. And I appreciate that I didn't offend you because I really thought I did.
No, it wasn't.
I'm
It
very
wasn't even you I was
sorry.
reacting to. So no, you're fine. You're fine. No, you weren't. I wasn't even reacting to you. But no, it's just that. It's the like healing is not linear. We can all agree on that, right?
I mean, as far as there's no
It's an
time
up and
frame.
down. You go through peaks and valleys.
Yeah, with anything in life, you go with peaks and valleys. Yeah.
But so it's just but it wasn't Kim that I was reacting to at all. So no, you did not offend me at all. Sorry. I didn't make that clear.
Well, thank
Oh
you
God.
so much. I
Was it
appreciate
me?
the clarification.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Did I
put it in the
offend
private
you?
chat. No, Heidi. No. Nobody. No,
Okay.
but it's just the whole. It's the
The whole topic?
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost like lecturing somebody and saying, and it wasn't anybody in particular, but I'm just not going to name it. But let people go through what they're going through, because I got the forgiveness, rhetoric, I guess.
Okay,
Well,
McKenna.
sometimes it can be a rhetoric.
Yeah, I hear you, but the person that who did something against you with like the lawsuit and everything. I don't want to get in. Don't tell me anything about the lawsuit or anything. I'm not asking like that. But what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be great if they amended their ways and apologized for, to you?
Yes, but they can't.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it would be great, but it's not going to
I
happen.
mean, the damage may be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The damage is always done.
Right.
But it's a nice thing to say to somebody who, has wronged you.
Oh, and I know I'm never going to get it, so I don't care. Like that'll never happen.
Some people never apologize. You're right. Some
Yeah.
people never do.
Oh no, no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I'm at peace with that, but it's also not. It's also like I'm not stuck in my life because I'm not okay with them. Like that I'm not. That I still think they're terrible.
Right. Some people, some things can't be fixed. And
Right.
that's the fact of it. Because, if somebody doesn't want to be fixed,
Yeah.
it is what it is. And that's where you have to move on. But it is a good thing to hear that.
It is.
And to say, you know what, I'm sorry. It's just a little bit more peace in it.
It would be great, but that's why I took a different route, because I know that they'll never do it. So I have to also say, this needs to be on your record so that you can't do it to other people.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
That
I
is
hope
true.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. Yeah.
So that's more where I'm coming from, is like, I am free. I am living a full life. I have, children. I'm good.
Sure.
But there's just this one part of my life that I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna like put it in a jar and bury it and call it, forgiveness or something. Like, because I feel like that's what some people kind of try to say, is you just have to like forgive and forget and set yourself free. Do you see what I'm
No,
saying?
I don't think I
Some
completely
people
get.
say that.
Because
I
there's a
understand what you're
part of you
saying.
deep down inside. There's this part of you that resides so weirdly in your body that just comes out and says, and I'm just gonna be blunt. There's a part of your soul deep down that says, fuck you. And I'm just being blunt. There's a part of you that feels that way against that, whatever you feel.
For the wrongdoing
There's a
that
part
they
of
did
you
to
that still feels that, right. There's that still part of you that says, you know what? There's still some anger there. And that's where I was talking about saying, if we know that we never gonna get it, and we know that we're never going to see eye to eye on anyone in our life that has hurt us so bad, the
Well, if
only
they
thing
don't
we
choose to
can
see
do
it,
is the
you
choice.
can't see eye to eye.
Right. And you can't see eye to eye when a human being
Well, they're
cannot
still
agree
wronging
with
you
you.
is the reason. They're still
Right.
wronging you.
Correct.
Oh, did she fall off?
But do we live with that?
After me is
But do we
actually.
live with that?
McKenna, did she fall off?
I think she was
did.
me, and
What?
she may not, but I think she might have been maybe pointing it towards me
Oh,
because of
no. She wasn't. Nope, she wasn't. Look, we're not going to make. Nope. Nope. Don't say it, Robin. She wasn't pointing it toward anybody.
No.
She
No.
just
Because
said in
I'm
chat
just
she
saying
did.
that I've lived with a poor. I hear what she's saying. I agree with what she's saying. I understand that part of her that's like, no, fuck it. No, I don't have to do that. I know how that feels.
Well, of
I
course,
know how
because
that
I mean,
feels to
McKenna
want
is
that
not.
so
You know,
bad.
if McKenna was done wrong and the other person is not making amends or not going to ever make amends, of course it's a fuck
Yes.
you because they're saying it back to you
Yes.
still.
Did
And
you
you know
guys
what?
see?
That hurts a human being. And I feel for her. I do. Because I've
Hi,
been
I'm
that
back.
human that just says, you want that so bad. You want that fucking apology. You want that person to, you know what? Acknowledge what you did and acknowledge it 100% with your soul and not a lie to it.
Yes, but sometimes that never
Just
comes.
apologize. And it
Right.
never comes. So where do we do with it? Where do we go with it?
Well,
Where do we go with it?
I just said,
You
it,
just let it go.
well,
You you can't control what you cannot control, and I have learned that. We have to just be at peace with our soul.
oh, I think you can kind of demand a little bit of something. And also, there is ways to hold people accountable and say, you're not going to do this to anybody else.
Well, absolutely.
So, that, yeah. But no, like, but I'm not also pointing towards any particular person on the chat either, or in the panel.
You know, we as adults now can look back and say we couldn't choose our parents. We couldn't choose
No.
how we were raised. I was raised poor. I mean, I couldn't choose my parents. My dad was 14 years old, for God's sakes.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
A
My mother was
14-year-old can
16.
get it up? Just
yeah.
He got it up in a pool. And I asked him many damn times, I wonder why I didn't end up in the damn filter as much shit as he's put me through. Yes, I've said that to my own father. I don't know why you did it in the pool. I should have ended up in the filter. It would have been much better. I wouldn't have to deal with your bullshit. And I want an apology for him. You think I'm going to get it? No.
No.
He's an addict. He never did anything to me, but never, I mean, he was never around. Oh, well, what am I going to do? Carry this into my adulthood? No. I choose to not.
There's a Amber
I don't know if
Alert
that's right or wrong, but
out of Kentucky. In case you guys want to know.
There's a what?
An Amber Alert out of Kentucky. The mother was killed, and there's 4 children missing.
Oh, Jesus, I told you.
1-year-old, 6-year-old, 9-year-old, and 10-year-old. I just saw it in
Every day, guys.
chat.
Every day.
Every
A
day.
misdemeanor.
Every day. You know, every one of us on this panel have gone, you know, through, and in chat too, some really crappy times in our life. But you know what? At least we're not part of that.
Yeah. I think McKenna fell off again. If you already have, please hit that like. Yeah, guys, if you guys would hit the like button, it would greatly help out the channel. I would appreciate it.
I already did.
I've been on here for 4 hours. I have to go. Oh, you're very kind, Lopez. Thank you.
I love all you guys.
Love each and every one of you.
well,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
for letting me up. I'm sorry I talk so much, and I don't ever want to offend anyone. And I just
No,
love
Kim,
everybody, and I hope
you're
everyone has a good night.
Yes.
Kim,
Thank
you're awesome. Don't ever forget that.
every one of you guys are awesome. We're all
Yes,
doing the
every
best
one of
we
you are.
can. I believe we're all doing the best we can with the knowledge that we have at this moment.
Yeah.
And good night, everybody. God bless
night.
you. And get
Good
some
night.
rest, everyone.
And can I just say thank you to the chat for being so supportive and loving tonight? Really super great people in chat tonight.
Yes. Yes. Everyone is great here. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.